Hey everybody, this is Alan from the future, letting you know that in the coming session that you're about to watch, we had a few minor challenges. First of all, we had two technical challenges. One, Mike's camera didn't pick up well, so I am going to use the secondary room camera, which I'm going to zoom in on him and show you the profile. It's not a very good image. I apologize for that, but at least you'll see some of his reactions anyway. Secondly, Eric's microphone didn't pick up very well. Again, I'm not exactly sure what the problem is because in pre-production it was fine, but during the actual show we had a challenge with that. Third, we had a rules issue with opportunity tax and reach. We actually made a big mistake on this one. So we will fix it for future games. I apologize. Feel free to roast us in the comments because we deserve it, or at least I deserve it. It was all my fault. So thanks again for watching, and we hope that you enjoy the show. Hey everybody, welcome. We are in episode 18. All right, let's get right into it. First of all, of course, as I have to keep reminding myself to remind you, like and subscribe. So if you do that, great. We thank you. So also, I wanted to know before we get started here, just in general, because we like to play lots of games. If you don't mind telling us below what games other than D&D 5e, what other role-playing games do you guys like to play? Just give us an idea of what like the community out there likes. I would just like to hear it because we like to play tons of stuff. And
is this a multiple choice question that we should ask them, or
no? Just tell us. Give us a list, whatever you like. And if you only like one other one, and even if you just like 5e, just say, "Hey, I just like 5e." Don't ever change.
The world is your oyster. Tell us what that oyster is,
and then just ignore D&D 1.
Hey, I still have my AD&D player's handbooks.
Oh, so do I. I have every fucking book I have.
I have one of these days we'll have to nerd out and everybody bring their stacks of stuff. We'll be like, look at all the stuff I'm in here. All right.
I think I still have a Fiend Folio.
I have a Fiend Folio.
Sure.
I can go grab it right now. It's sitting down there. I don't want to get up though. All right. So before we get started here, let's just kind of recap how we got in the trouble we're in. Well, maybe we'll see. We'll see where we're at. All right. So remember that last week, the party emerged from a night of revelry. That was fantastic. And we got to hear about Sir Eckankar's bravery. Waif was given a quest to take Salia back home. But that was interrupted by the arrival of a dozen soldiers from Neverwinter carrying banners of the Lord's Alliance. So you fetched the town master who was out in the bushes holding some cat
bodily
that was hissing at him. Yeah. And you asked how he smelled because you thought he smelled like alcohol, only to find out he was really pungent. He smelled bad. Then you all met the soldiers back and they had this little back and forth with the soldiers. The town master told the soldiers the town was in great shape, but he blamed your party as the town's ruffians. He was trying to convince that you were the ones who were to blame for all this trouble. But you then try to tell them that the soldier was kind of like what actually happened, So, but that went back and forth until the soldiers had enough, and they kind of demanded that you just stay in town until they figure it out. Waif then took Salia home, and you met Salia's father and her brother, who was stumbling when he was talking to you. Meanwhile, Sister Gariel was keen on finding where this shrine of Savras was. You met with Duran, who, in the most long-winded way, as always, told you where to find the shrine. But being forced to stay in town was a little bit of a problem.
Yes.
Yeah, we have plans. Got things to do, places to go, people to see.
Right. So you gathered. Your plan was you gathered everybody in town, who was kind of like on your side, and you kind of en masse went as a crowd to the soldiers of the Lord's Alliance to explain to them that you were actually the heroes of this town the whole time. Captain Jeet, the Blue Dragonborn, thanked the crowd and declared that you were no longer forced to stay in town.
That's better.
Yeah. So with that, you guys made quick time in getting out of town before he changed his mind. I thought it was kind of funny how you were like, we're out.
I was trying to get them to leave before then.
Well, some people wanted to, keep up, with the law, and some of them didn't care. So you left. You were followed by this that same cat that Finnis had healed. That cat seemed to kind of follow you down the trail. He thought he was just going to hang out with you from now on. You found the Shrine of Savras eventually, which is in this vale. And you knew that at least one hobgoblin was in the tower. You dealt with the hobgoblin in the tower and then invaded this shrine through an opening in the tower walls. But once you got in, you immediately split up again. In the end, some of you are down by the tower. Yeah, some of you are down by the tower here, and you can see you're down here. Make sure I'm on the right layer. You're kind of down here in this area fighting these cockatrices. Yeah, a few of you have made short work of these hobgoblins, especially with Flander erupting, creating this loud boom that rattled this door.
Excuse me.
Waif, on the meantime, it was up in this area. She had launched Eldritch Blast, killing a hobgoblin, and then engulfed in darkness, made her way down here, only to find that these ogres here were waiting for her. You don't think you're like, how can ogres hide? I mean, they're gigantic. But then when you roll a 9 on your stealth or on your observation, and your passive is a 10, sometimes a minor roll can hide you. So a wave came walking around the corner here. The ogres attacked him. This one was waiting to attack you. The ogre slammed into you, caused a bunch of damage. You responded with a quick rebuke, and then your darkness faded because you were rattled. Your concentration was broken, but you immediately cast it again. So now you're once again engulfed in darkness, and I had to cast it twice. So that's where we're at. So yeah, it's kind of a crazy setup. So we're gonna see what happens, and hopefully there is no TPK today. It's been a long time since I had a TPK, so I'm kind of due. Just so you know,
he's due. He says.
Why are we bringing up TPKs today all of a sudden, Alan? This seems like a lot. There's a lot to take in first thing.
3 birds, 2 ogres.
You all got that
untold number of hobgoblins.
You all got
there's
that
one hobgoblin up to the northwest.
You all got the email I sent about having a secondary character, right?
Hey, I got my stack of bards.
Your stack of bards.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. With that, we're gonna get started. So let me look on the previously created list of for everyone's rolled initiatives, and look at that.
The bad guys go first.
The bad guys go first.
Oh.
Now, I will say in the future, not being in this game, when we get more complicated, that I will have different groups of bad guys kind of rolling initiative differently. For now, it's more or less, since we're going to get started, I'm kind of having them all go at once. So if that for some reason is a problem, we'll deal with it. But for now, we're going to go around robin here. So we're going to start with the cockatrices. So if you can see down here, we have these cockatrices. They are all attacking. But now Sir Eckankar has run up behind that one. Let's see which one that one decides to attack. It's going to still attack you. All 3 of them are attacking you. But thankfully, you are dodging.
I did have dodge up last round. Yeah.
That's awesome, because they don't cause a lot of damage, but
they didn't seem to do a ton of damage. But those Constitution saves made me a little bit worried.
Yeah. So the first one completely misses you.
Excellent.
The second one completely misses you.
This is the way.
And the third one, I roll a 17 and 18, which means you're going to get hit.
That would hit me.
And so you're going to take a minor pecking damage. It reaches, you're dodging back and forth, and that last one reaches and hits you right in the bum. Just stabs you right in the bum.
I knew a dog once that would bite men on the bum.
Yeah. They called him, that was a bummer, huh? Okay. You were hit for 3 points of damage. However, at this point, you have to make me a Constitution saving throw.
You hate to hear it.
That's not the right one. That's the right one.
What'd you roll?
Did I roll the right one first?
You
I
did.
did roll the right one first. Perfect. So I did a 15.
You made a 15. All right. Nothing seems to happen to you.
Excellent.
All right. That being done, we will roll up to Finnis and Flander, which have no enemies. However, Finnis and Flander, I would like you both at this time to give me perception rolls. Okay. This is kind of out of band. It's almost like a reaction for you.
18.
Nice. And Flander, what'd you get?
17.
You both hear a commotion as you launch that wave of energy out from your hand, Flander, the door rattling. You hear beyond the door a loud commotion happening. You can hear that happening right now. Something's going on. Now we come to the point, the one that I'm concerned about the most. We're going to roll over here to see what happens with Waif. First of all, that one who's standing right in front of you, that ogre, he is going to take attacks on you, but you are in darkness right now. So you are
disadvantage.
You have disadvantage attacks on you, which is awesome. So
yeah, it's my only.
He is swinging this giant club at you. It's massive. It's probably about 80% of your height. It's just being swung at you like this giant tree.
Club.
All right. So the first one is going to hit an armor class of 21. That is not good.
Disadvantage?
Yeah, I rolled a 20 and a 15. And I have observers. So I always roll out on the table. So although with Hemo, I might have to hide his attacks because he can actually use shield. All right. So the first one is going to hit you. Let's see if you are still up. I have no idea. How many hit points do you have right now?
30.
Oh, you have a little bit. You'll be okay.
Pause.
You were going to lose 17 of those hit points in one shot.
Oh boy.
Boom. Now, of course, he just feels something. He's not exactly sure what you are. He's just swinging wildly into the darkness.
So basically, he's like, batter up. You're the baseball.
Mm-hmm.
Now, does he actually push her back?
No, he doesn't. Okay, unfortunately, the other ogre that came out, he had a choice of going and hearing the commotion behind him or going forward. I rolled randomly, and he's decided to take the second action, which is going to be that he's going to move to here, and he's going to make an attack. Make one attack on Waif.
Believe in you, Waif.
All right, Waif. I hit an armor class of 11.
Yes.
All right. That one's swinging wildly into the darkness. Might not even be exactly where you are. You're just swinging crazy. All right.
But I did fail my constitution save, so my darkness goes.
We do not want to hear that.
I don't want to hear it either.
Shh. Say it softer so maybe we don't hear it. Oh, no. So now your aura goes away. Boom. Now as the aura goes away, you see the ogres kind of like step back and they look at you, and one of the ogres starts laughing. The other one starts laughing. Like they're seeing you for the first time, and you're this little tiefling, this little tiny tiefling, and they're just like, we're about to maul you, little girl.
So are these things making enough noise for Geshar and Hemo and Eckankar to hear it?
If they're laughing.
Yeah, I will give them a chance on their turn. They know that Waif has gone out this way. And they know that they heard the blast of her Eldritch blast, but up until this point, you've never heard very many enemies coming over there. You've just heard like Waif spells going off. Yeah. So whether you hear it or not, that's kind of up to you, and whether she's in danger or not, that'll be up to you. All right, that brings us to Eckankar. Eckankar, what are you going to do? You have these this cockatrice in front of you. He is heavily damaged.
Yeah. So I mean. Yeah, I'm just going to try to take out the one right in front of me for right now. Probably the best option.
All right.
But you said we might get a chance to hear what's going on over there first.
Yeah, I will give you just a general listen roll. Just normally, because you're just give me a regular listen roll to see if you hear it.
Okay.
We are busy with birds.
So that would be a perception check.
Yeah, it's a 10.
Okay, a 10. That's not quite enough. So did you make your attack on that creature? Did you decide to do that?
Yeah, I'm going to do that right now.
What'd you get?
That is a 12 to hit.
That is enough, though. These things don't move. They're kind of bulky and don't move all that fast.
Good, because I'm terrible at hitting things. So it's 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh no, though you hit the thing, it kind of gets moved off to the side, and it kind of looks back at you and it goes, kind of opens his mouth and just screams at you. All right, that goes from Eckankar right down to Geshar. Geshar, you were up to this point dodging. Your dodge is now done. What are you going to do?
That did help last round, though, I think.
Yeah,
attacked. So
you think you might have been hit several more times. That I actually was.
They seem quick, these birds.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I will still take an attack with my quarterstaff.
Which one are you going to attack?
The same one. I think we've been kind of pairing.
Okay, go for it. Give it an attack.
So go. Critical hit.
A critical
26.
hit. Yes, 26 damage.
So, no. 26 was my roll. effectively.
Well, that's what I meant. 26 to hit. Sorry.
I will take the 20. No, it's not 26 damage. It was 6 + 3 bludgeoning, so 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
9 points of bludgeoning damage is enough. You hit that thing with your quarterstaff, and it flips over and stops moving. Its legs up in the air, it's kind of twitching
a bit. Excellent. All right. Well, he'll take his.
I call the breast.
We're gonna cook these things up, eh? They might be tasty.
Tastes like chicken.
I will take my key. I think it's I'm trying to remember the name of it, but I can do the
You get a secondary
dodge again.
attack. You get a secondary attack.
That uses my bonus action.
But you don't
Instead,
wanna
I
do
want to
it?
use my bonus action to take the dodge.
All right, you're gonna use a
once
key
again.
point.
Yes.
Boom, you are dodging. That goes from Gashar down the line to Hemo. Hemo, give me a perception roll, Hemo. Just a general one.
Patient defense was the name of it.
My ears work fine. It's Hemo's attention span that doesn't. That's a 6.
Okay, and also you are more behind the building, so it makes sense that you might have a difficult time. So you're in the process of focusing on these cockatrices. There's some lights and some stuff going on there, but it's far in the distance. Waif does what Waif's gonna do. She's probably fine. All right, what are you gonna do?
I want to kill these birds as fast as humanly possible.
Or elvenly possible?
Officially possible.
Dragon,
as fast as
thorny.
I think I started using the word mortal in exchange for human. As fast as mortal can go, mortal kind or whatever.
That's awesome.
Mortally possible.
Mortally possible. We're gonna make these cockatrices mortally challenged.
There you go.
All right, you run over the top of that bird, that dead bird. What are you gonna do? You gonna attack that one in front of you?
Is it a big bird?
All right.
I'm gonna attack the one directly in front of me. Oop, that was the item.
One might say it's a dead
First
big bird.
attack, 26 to hit.
Oh yeah, 26 to hit, and that wasn't a critical hit.
No.
26. Dang,
Oh, that
that's
was
a 19, I think.
19.
oh, because you have a magic weapon too.
Yes.
Nice. And how much damage you do? 8. Nice. That's awesome.
I'm gonna take my offhand attack.
Bonus.
20 to hit.
Whoa, yeah. A natural 20 or just a 20?
20.
Okay, that's fine. And then another 5.
Yep.
All right. These things take damage, but they seem to have, they're kind of hardy, you know? They got some hit points. You're hitting them, you're just beating them. All right. Hemo, does that end your turn?
Yes. I will say when I hit level 4, I took absorb elements as another reaction defensive spell.
That's a nice spell.
Yeah, if I get hit by elemental damage, I might cast absorb elements.
That's totally fine. That's totally fine. You let me know. All
Yeah,
right.
that's the
All right. Now,
version of shield.
all right. Now let's find what happens. It is now Waif's turn. Waif is now surrounded by these. Well, I shouldn't say surrounded, but has a wall of ogres in front of it.
So I disengage
There you go.
and I will move. I can
You
get
You
to
take
30,
you move 15 feet in and disengage,
and
and then
another 30.
okay, yeah.
Oh, nice.
So you disengage, and then you just take off. We're gonna find out what these ogres do on their turn. Whew.
How fast they
Waif's
are.
like, I'm out of here. Forget that. That
Yeah.
brings us up to Finnis. Finnis, you hear movement in that door. That's that you just cast a spell at right here. What are you gonna do?
He's just gonna take position right in front of the door and wait. That's all he's gonna hold. He's gonna hold an attack action for something that steps through the door at him.
Perfect. That is awesome. That is finished. And that brings us finally to Flander. Flander, what are you going to do? You just devastated those 2 hobgoblins.
I think I'm going to step up to Finnis and tell him, we should probably go back out. We don't know what's behind there, and I'm not much help in fighting. We should get out.
Is that all you're going to do? Or are you going to wait there for him, or what are you going to do?
I'm going to wait there for him.
Okay.
I'm not going to leave him all by himself.
Take off. I'll hold the line so you don't get hit.
Perfect. All right. That's going to refresh our round. Let's kind of do what we did last time. We'll kind of keep the momentum going here. All right. We got these birds. One of the birds is going to attack Hemo, and one of the birds is going to attack you, Gashar.
All right.
Hemo,
Bring it.
it's Broughton.
You'll be dinner.
X really not living up to his meat sponge name right now.
What's your armor class?
It is
My
meat
armor
shield.
class Is I think I did. I think it's 16. Just a sec.
Yeah, I was 16 last week, so I'm pretty sure it's 16 this week.
Hmm.
So you're going to get hit.
All right.
You don't want to use shield in this one? This one is
I'm gonna use shield at the top of this.
danger.
I'm gonna make my AC Temporarily 21.
All right. With shield being cast, that takes a first level spell slot.
Yes.
Yeah. You see, what does shield look like when it's is it kind of like an energy bubble around you? What does it look like?
Yeah, I think Hemo like spins his swords a little bit and sort of surrounds himself with a whirl of like greenish elven magic.
I think
Cool.
like the Witcher, puts that thing
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, cool.
It's kind of a sigil,
just
but it's a
smack
lot
the
of
microphone.
spirals.
All right, it goes to hit you, and you react, and you spin that those swords around, and that energy hits this thing right in the face, and it's like it does not like that. You do not get hit. All right, Gashar, you are now still dodging. Let's see what happens. All right, with that dodge action, you may have saved you because it did not hit you at all. That's great.
Excellent.
All right, meanwhile, back at the keep itself, this door is going to slide open.
Uh-oh.
All right, that's what you see when the door opens up. You can see right in front of you is the hobgoblin opening that door. He knows something's in there, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to give him a reflex. I'm going to give him a dexterity save of 12, and if he knows you're there, then he can attack. Otherwise, he's literally like stunned. He's going to make it. So he opens the door, and he's got his weapon. He opens his door, and he's like, oh, and he's just going to take a swing at you.
I think Finnis, you said you had a ready to attack.
Yep.
Yeah.
Opening.
So
I'll
when the
swing
door
right
opens
back.
up, you can immediately take your attack before he even takes his. Go for it. And if you kill him
Hell yeah.
first, he won't be on attack.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just do my normal Warhammer attack. Oh, that's bad. 6.
Oh no! This hobgoblin, as I said before, has a shield with him. Yeah, and he has heavy armor on. So you think that he's probably pretty difficult to hit. All right, you swing. It's going to swing at you. So I'm going to hit armor class 18.
Beats it.
Nice. So you are about to take some heavy damage from this guy, or you're going to take 3. He was like, he kind of jumps back. He's like, he just kind of jerks a staff at you. He's gonna just stand. Like, is that the best you're gonna get?
Does he sort of like lunge into the doorway then?
No, well, he's standing. He's gonna stand in that spot right. I'll put him in that spot right there.
That's what I was picturing.
Okay.
Sort of steps in. And
Yeah, he kind of like pushes through the door.
That's an awkward spot to fight.
Yeah. And you see, and you Finnis, you can see that behind him that there's this hobgoblin here has grabbed his weapons and shield. There is an ogre back here.
Half ogre.
Yes.
Yep. That's what you can see. Kind of ogre-like creature. Yep. So he's just kind of, it's just like, and I can describe him in a little more detail.
It's a cool looking vest he's got on.
Yeah. So he's wearing some kind of a hide armor, and he has with him a battle axe that he wields in 2 hands. So he's picking up his weapon. You see, he was kind of like we're sitting on the ground, almost like sleeping or whatever. And so he's just kind of climbing and getting up to his feet this round. And you can see all this stuff happening. All right. Meanwhile, we're going to find out what happens here with these ogres.
Oh,
They can't be faster than Wave.
they could. They could be fast.
They are pretty tall.
What if they're ogre monks?
Well, unfortunately,
Just leave
ogres
the building and
move
run back.
faster than you. And I rolled to see where they're going to go. And so here's what's going to happen. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35, 40. This one moves to here. And then he's going to move again. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He moves to there. This one here is going to move.
So Wave tries to run and the ogre just going nowhere.
Yeah, so they're kind of moving to surround you, and they're yelling at each other, and they're using this giant ogre type of dialect as they yell at each other. Their ogre dialect does not sound like Goblinoid at all. What languages do you speak, Wave?
Infernal.
Okay,
Uncommon.
you're not able to understand what they're saying as they speak to you, as they come running around this corner, but they're yelling at each other, kind of laughing. You think they're almost treating you like a plaything, like a cat would treat a mouse.
Yep.
I feel like she might have been in that sort of feeling in the past as well.
Right. All right. That brings us to Eckankar. Eckankar, you have these cockatrices that are still in front of you. They seem to be pecking, but they haven't seemed to do them a whole lot of damage yet.
Yeah, I mean, this is the enemy in front of me right now, so I'm just going to keep going at him.
All right.
Is the ground shaking with the ogres running?
No, you're too far away for that, and the building would stabilize the ground a little bit. All right, what'd you hit, Eck?
That's a 16 to hit.
That will hit. How much damage do you do to that thing?
Do 8 points of damage.
Oh, nice. That's pretty good. All right, that's Eckankar. Do you have any bonus actions or anything else you're going to take?
No, I think I'm just going to be staying right here for right now.
All right, Gashar, your dodge ends. What are you going to do?
I'm going to attack that. I guess I was about to call it middle one, but the one that Heck just attacked.
All right, go for it.
22 to hit for 12 bludgeoning. That was a pretty solid hit.
22 to hit. You hit the one that Eck was hitting?
Yeah. 12 bludgeoning.
All right, that will be enough.
Excellent.
That
He's going to keep on attacking then. He's actually going to turn around and try to kick the next one.
All right.
Hopefully right in the head.
All right, what'd you hit?
20 to hit.
That will hit. How much?
Points of damage.
For 4 more. Nice.
That's the one that pecked me too, little bastard.
All right, cool. So that would that's Gashar. That brings us now to Hemo. Hemo, you're in the middle of the fray here.
All right. Let's go ahead and take some swings. He's just going to start out with a regular attack with his fancy scimitar.
Yes.
That is 23 to hit.
Nice.
9 points of slashing.
Yeah, you guys are really crushing it right now. 9, you said?
Yeah.
It's got to be close.
Nice.
And then
I believe you were the first person to do damage that one.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes.
that's a offhand attack. 11 to hit. It's not
11 to hit will hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, their armor class is not that great.
9 points of damage.
Nice.
And
Now he's got to be really close.
yeah, does this thing look bloodied?
It looks like it's on his last chicken leg.
All right. Hemo's going to push himself. I'm going to action surge and take another attack
Okay, go for it.
with my main weapon.
Come on.
That is 22 to hit, 6 points of slashing.
All right, on your action surge, you're just gonna like cry out to the gods. Look at your inner fire just burning. You're like, you just run forward and stab that thing running it through.
1, 2, 3 times.
It kind of wavers back and forth, just falls.
Hemo's like
Nice.
the whirlwind of scimitars for a minute there, and then out of breath after that one, he says, "They're still fighting. We got to turn around."
Okay.
And actually, he has a move, so he's going to just turn and book it 30 feet in the other direction. 10, 20.
That action surge just gives you like a straight up another.
Gives you another action. Yeah,
Nice.
Another.
Yeah.
That's really cool. So fighter thing. Yeah.
very much a fighter thing.
Cool.
That's pretty awesome. All right, you turn around and begin running back toward something to the north. You're not quite sure yet.
Yeah, I know we were fighting with Finnis and Flander when we came in here, and Wave peeled off. But I think at this point, we know where Finnis and Flander disappeared. So he's running back towards that.
Sounds good. All right, that was Hemo. That brings us to Finnis. Finnis, you have this hobgoblin in front of you. You see a hobgoblin and an ogre type creature as it's standing up, and you see two of them behind you, at least. I will describe that room to you a little bit. You see rows of crumbling pillars support a 40-foot high vaulted ceiling of this hall. Humanoid bones litter the dusty floor, and a 10-foot. You can see there's a 10-foot square opening in the ceiling that leads to a belfry. The belfry is above here. You can kind of see there's a. What are you going to do?
I'll tell Flander to go get backup. And I'm going to hold this choke point and take a swing at this guy here.
All right, sounds good.
23 to hit.
That will hit. How much damage do you do?
9 points bludgeoning.
Nice. You hit him really hard.
And then I'm going to move my spiritual weapon up and take another swing at him with that.
All right, that's over a hard corner though, so he's gonna have an increase in his armor class.
Okay. Oh, I gotta click the submit. There we go. 17.
That hits the corner of the wall. Just
Okay, that's fair.
all right. That is Finnis. That brings us to Flander. Flander, what are you gonna do?
Okay. Flander is going to.
Skip wave.
Yeah, I did skip wave. Yeah, I did skip wave.
Because Flander is at the end of the round.
He
right?
is. I
You
skipped
want
right.
to kill me.
What's that?
You want to kill me.
You get to go
You
before
do
I
it.
get to go. That's
How's
fine.
that?
Because I'm looking at the map zoomed in on one side. If you weren't on the exact opposite side, I would see you.
Right.
But you're not.
I know.
The
Sorry,
party can the people at home can see everything, but I'm zoomed into one area. Here, I'll move the map up a little bit so we can see.
So people can watch freaking wave kit.
Well, it's going to get split up quite a bit here in a second as you round this corner. Okay, Wave, what are you going to do?
Stack of
I
extra
disengage again,
All right, 15 feet.
and I can move to there.
All right, you go running off in that direction. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, cool. Then it was Finnis's turn. He went. Now it is Flanders' turn.
Okay.
Let me see. Can the people in the home can I have to literally have let me show people at home where you're at. There you go. We're assuming that the people at home know that those other people are down below us and you can catch up. All right. So that was Flander. What are you doing, Flander?
Okay. I'm going to give Hemo Bardic Inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to run out here and go, in here, quick.
All right, you run out.
or
That was your third bardic inspiration you gave today, or is your second?
That's third.
Third,
instead of
okay.
giving it to Hemo, but I
Yep.
think Finnis, right?
Yeah, you gave it to Finnis, right?
Yeah, give it to Finnis. Sorry.
That's okay. I kind of figured.
I could never tell them apart.
Try being a DM.
Just a lot of weird fantasy guys running around this world that try to keep them all straight.
Yeah, that's why I like to zoom in because I can actually read things and see things more easy. All right. So that is going to refresh the round. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, first of all the cockatrices are gone. This one here is going to disengage from you, Finnis, and close the door. That's what he does.
Okay.
Wave should be 5 feet more to the west because she's
Or
starting
did
to
I
hear.
miscalculate?
Yeah.
Not just gonna make a whole lot of difference, but I'll take 5
Well,
feet.
5 feet is 5
That
feet.
might just be the difference between him being able to reach. Although he has 5 foot reach. We'll see.
He has 10 foot reach. He can reach.
Sorry, that's what I meant. 10
Yeah.
foot reach. We'll
All
see.
right.
But yeah, better to have it than not.
For sure. All right. They've done some moving in the shadows. You hear a bunch of moving back there, Finnis, as the door slams. You hear them running around. And they're yelling at each other.
They're
All right.
yelling.
What's that?
They're yelling.
They're
Okay.
yelling. All right. In the meantime, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. That's a move to there. You get a chance to take your attack of opportunity if you'd like, if you have something in your hand.
I don't.
It's going to just run past. It's going to run past you to block you in. That's what it does. It
Ooh.
runs to here. That's all it does. This one runs up right behind you. Boom. And it's got his weapon. And they basically just double moved on top of you. And they're like, ugh! They're kind of like, one of them's kind of shuffling around you, like taunting you, like, I'm going to kill you. And they're laughing at you.
Yep.
All right. Flander, from behind you, you can see that fringe edge of Waif coming around the corner. And right as he circles the corner, you see these two, or at least one for sure, but ogre come running past Waif and kind of taunting at her, kind of almost poking at her with this giant, huge stick. It almost looks like a piece of a tree it's using. All right. That brings us to Eckankar. Eckankar, you are below still. Where are you gonna go?
I'm hearing Flander and Hemo run. I'm gonna dash to here as far as I can get.
Yep.
And then am I able to see the ogre from here?
I would say yes. Obviously, you could. Well, no, because you don't have dark vision, do you?
Oh, I don't.
See, it is a full moon though, so I'll say because of the full moon, you can see him.
Okay. But I probably can't see Waif then.
No, you don't. All you do is you see this ogre kind of circling around.
Okay.
Laughing.
He's laughing. And yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. Eckankar goes. That brings us to Gashar. Gashar.
He's gonna follow them along too. So he basically runs a move here, and he's gonna do a dash. I was trying to decide where to go because he'll basically run past everybody.
We know.
And yeah, he's just gonna. I think so. Was his move. I'm getting a little low on key points, but I kind of want to. We'll see what happens. So he'll do a standard dash.
Okay.
And basically end up right on the other side of this ogre from where Waif is.
Well, that's 45 there, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And you move at 50?
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's where he's gonna land. He just comes around the corner, sees the ogre, sees Waif, says, "What are you doing?"
Now I will let you know that if you cross through that, you actually cross through his threatened
through the
area.
threatened area? Yeah,
Because
you're
of his because he's so big.
I'd be able to see that.
You would know that. I'm just going to let you know if it's possible. You can see this giant tree thing just reaches out and smacks thing. He's like,
Fair. All right, so he'll run up and be like, "What? Leave her alone." Wait, Waif, do you got this?
Waif is
No,
sprinting.
like
suppose
bleeding
this
from
would be
her
like-
head.
You'd be running. I'd probably see them come around and kind of come around trying to cut you off while you're running. Okay.
By the way, I will say for D&D 5e purists, I changed the ogre because they by default have a 5-foot reach, but screw that. They're large creatures. They get a 10-foot reach. So,
Especially if they have a club.
yeah.
They have special forearm clubs. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Long clubs.
No, it makes sense.
Yeah.
That's it. He runs and talks.
All right. That is, who was that? That was
Gashar.
Gashar. Thank you. Brings us to Hemo. Hemo, what do you got going on?
All right. So he's gonna run 30 feet up next to Eckankar here. And I can probably see the ogre at this point.
You can, yeah. And you can see Gashar he runs up and he kind of like inching toward it, but he's kind of like, these things can really reach.
He's swinging around this massive club.
I think I'm just gonna firebolt that ogre.
All right. You sling a firebolt at it. Make your to hit roll.
Oh,
What'd you
nice.
hit?
I
Oh,
hit
Nice.
crit.
Natural 20?
Natural
Yeah.
20.
Nice. Nice.
Nice.
Way to go. How much damage did you do to this thing?
Average.
6 plus 1,
That's okay.
Yeah,
7.
it works though.
You could have did a lot less damage to it. You kind of hit it,
I think
hit it
that's the
aside.
cooked one already too, right?
But I
That's
Yeah,
7
I
points
got
less than he
blasted.
has.
Yeah, that's the one I got hurt. Yeah.
shout at the ogre. Do you taste like chicken too?
It looks at you, and its game that it was playing before with Wave, it suddenly gets very serious, and it just goes. All right, that is Hemo. That brings us to Waif. Waif, what are you going to do?
I'm going to shocking grasp this one.
Go ahead and make your. Is it a to hit roll? Or is it a
I
save?
miss. Well, touch 9, probably a miss.
Yeah. You reach out for it. It moves back. It's like it kind of looks at you as it's kind of like it's really big and kind of takes one big. All it does is move his foot back, and you quite can't reach it.
Then can I take the dodge action or no?
You attacked.
So no.
Yeah. You can move if you'd
I
like.
have a special ability to do that as a bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I might as well.
You can move.
If you move, I have. So here's the thing: they have
Yeah,
not used their
I'm gonna-
reactions yet. Yeah.
I'm gonna die.
Okay. I'm just like.
It's
I'm just,
gonna kill me.
I'm just gonna let
There's
you know.
literally nothing I can do.
It could miss.
Yeah, it could roll bad.
They could both miss because I will provoke from both.
Hmm.
So maybe.
Yeah. Or you could just provoke one and stick them near the other one. If as long as you don't leave the other one's threatened area, you won't provoke on the second guy.
The other guy might want to get Hemo.
This is true. So yep.
Or Gashar, who's behind him. But yeah.
You tell me what you'd like to do and where you'd like to move, and then I'll tell you how much damage you may or may not take.
know.
Tell me what you want to do, and I'll tell you how you die.
I will move to there. Provoking from the 1.
Okay. You move to there and get provoked by the 1. That 1 is going to attack you.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I think I may have missed you. I did. I missed you. I hit armor class 11. Or no, yeah, armor class 11.
Well,
This is what
one
I
more
wish
day
I
at
would have
least.
took that lucky feat instead of.
You're like,
One more round.
You're running next to the ogre. The ogre sees you kind of swinging around. He's like, "Rrr."
It was that little step back that he had to do when he tried to shock him.
There he goes. Huh?
All right, Waif, you did that. That brings us to Finnis. Waif lives another round.
Another moment.
Waif lives another day. Okay, Finnis is just going to retreat out the door.
Your cleric is nearby now too.
I Finnis comes bursting out of that crack, Flander. You can see him from behind.
To there. I'm gonna go. What's going on? Oh God! See these ogres and cast guiding bolt at one of the ogres.
All right, well, you can see actually from your angle, and because you have dark vision, the other one's this one here is gonna get a lot of cover if they have so this one does not.
I'm doing the one that's right on top of my friends anyway.
Actually, you have people in front of you, so they're gonna get cover either way.
Really? How tall is the ogre?
Okay.
He's large. If he's within one size category, you can cover them or not cover them. If he was huge, you wouldn't get cover.
Yeah.
22 to hit.
22 to hit does hit it. Yeah, the armor class isn't very big, so even
He
with it.
takes 8 points of radiant damage, and his next attack, the next attack done against him, has advantage.
Oh,
8 points. All
There we
right,
go.
Guiding bolt. What a good spell.
Nice.
it can be. Yeah, cool. It's kind of glowing. I'm assuming makes it kind of lights him up, almost
next-
like yeah.
go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say the next attack by anybody or your next attack.
Anybody.
The next person who attacks him. Yeah.
Cool.
So that was Finnis. That brings us to Flander. Flander gonna might roll up and throw a bead at the guy.
Yeah, Flander here's Hemo ask if it tastes like chicken. It says, tastes like chicken. He probably tastes like a putrid rat sandwich with a side of dragon piss gravy. And does vicious mockery on this one.
It's a saving throw, right? I fail.
This one, okay. Then he takes.
You taste bad.
You thought you were all big and strong, and then we insulted you.
Oh,
How much damage did he
Well,
take?
he takes 4 points of psychic damage.
All right, cool. So that was Flander.
Wait for me to burn all of my.
Their round gets to go. Okay. So first of all, that one in front of you, who is he going to attack? We have Waif, but now we have Gashar standing there. He's a whole new target.
And bigger.
Yeah.
Might look more menacing. but-
Actually, you're not that much bigger. You're kind of scrawny now. Okay. You're
Yeah,
tall,
still
but you're
6.5 feet
kind of
tall.
lanky.
How tall is this ogre?
I have to look. Let me see. I believe they're 10
9 to 10
feet
feet tall.
Yeah, he's
tall.
probably bigger.
But
But how tall are you?
I'm like 4'8". I'm not tall at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're 9 to 10 feet tall. We'll say these are tall ones. These are 10 feet tall.
So you're
right.
just a snack, but I might be a whole meal.
All right. Unfortunately,
Good way
that
to
one
put it.
decided that it was teasing Waif. It's just going to take her out and
Yeah,
then they'll
that's
deal with it.
Sorry, wait. Bye.
No, I missed her.
Oh
I
my
missed her again.
Welcome back.
Swing and a miss.
All right. And then he moves to there. That's what he does. He uses a 5-foot step.
Oh, he's making room for his buddy.
Yep.
Come on in.
Attack of opportunity from Waif if Waif so wishes.
I don't have a.
She doesn't have a
I
threatening
weapon.
item in her hand to do a melee attack. He's going to move right up.
If I was a
Waif
warcaster,
herself is pretty threatening.
see if I had warcaster, then I could.
Unfortunately, finally, after 2 misses with her armor class, this one ogre runs up on you, Waif, and batting style just comes up and swings down and connects with you. And you're going to take, I gotta see how much bonus damage he does. You take 17 more.
I'm down.
You see Waif drop. And for animation purposes, you
Make
get,
sure I get
you
some
get, you get
bloody-
foam back
Splattered with blood.
to here.
Oh,
Waif going down. Boom. And that ogre looks down at you and he just goes, "Ah." You see his snarly gross breath. You can hear it from 5 feet away. You can smell it. And you can see this roaring, and he's got spittle coming out. His broken, old, aged, gross, decrepit teeth just.
he roars back.
So there's a half ogre in there. One of these guys is a parent.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, who's the other one? Is it a hobgoblin?
Maybe.
That sounds adventurous.
All right. I want you guys, Gashar, this door opens.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
Oh, they're coming to us.
That's what you use. See that door opens. What happens is there's a hobgoblin that comes out to here, and he's going to fire a bow at Gashar. Unfortunately for him, Gashar has cover. Yeah.
So disadvantage.
And it's a missile attack, so probably not going to do much, but
We will see.
It's okay.
I will hit you though. I hit. So what are you going to do?
Well, I'll take my reaction. So, I rolled max damage. So yeah, this arrow comes flying at Gashar, and he just snags it right out of the air as this ogre's like, he just like grabs the arrow.
Are you going to return? Are you going to throw it at?
No, because that takes a key point, and
Okay.
I want to save my key point.
Got it. So you just snap it, kind of
I
like
snap
snap.
it.
I got snapping in your. You see this goblin just yell. This hobgoblin yells back. He fires, and you catch the arrow. He's like, like I can just imagine him saying he caught that fucking arrow.
That was right for his head.
With your teeth, you catch it.
That'd be great, actually. Let's
That's
save that for
funny.
next
time.
Next time. That's funny. All right. That brings us to Eckankar.
That's what Hemo tried to do. It didn't work.
Jeez.
time. Do it with your mouth.
Caught it with his cheek.
Oh,
Seeing Wave go down, he's just gonna. I can move through other players' squares without like.
Yep. You can
Yeah.
move right through them. Yep.
Wave is a small
so-
child. You can step over her unconscious body pretty easily.
I don't want to desecrate her body. I'm gonna get right up.
She's not
with this
dead
guy.
yet.
All right. You're gonna run to there. I don't
Uh.
think this guy has taken attack of opportunity yet, has he?
No.
He's going to take it. These ogres, I give ogres reach in my game because they're
Oh,
awesome.
I know.
And so he's going to take it. Okay, he's going to roll a. You have a lot of armor though, so he might not hit you. I hit armor class 20 though.
Yeah, that's one more.
Ah, crap. Oh, he did monstrously bad damage to you though.
Okay.
So he did 10.
17. Oh, sorry.
He did very, very, very little amount of damage. He comes clubbing down,
Okay.
hits you. What are you gonna? What now? You move up there. You're gonna make your attack on him.
Yep.
Go for it. Hit him with a bunch of divine smiting energy.
Well, let's see. Does an 11 hit?
I believe it does. Yes, it
If it does,
does.
They're pretty
If
big.
it does, I'm smiting. Okay,
Go ahead.
so I'm going to divine smite as well. So that's 7 points of damage. And then I
Bludgeoning.
can make sure. Yeah, it's 8 points of that, and then 2d8.
Did I say you wanted to do divine damage to Gashar? Because he's actually he you take
no,
double
thank you.
damage. How much damage you end up doing to this guy?
Let's see, 2d8.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, you rolled as bad as I
geez,
rolled.
So terrible.
I rolled the exact same thing. I rolled 2d8 against you, and I rolled a 1 and a 3, and you rolled a 1 and a 3.
Yeah, so I got 11
Fair
11
enough.
points of damage total.
Oh my goodness. Well, oh, that's only 1 point more than he did to you. That's not good.
Nope, not feeling good.
Oh no. Oh gosh. What the heck?
Yeah.
Oh no.
The rage is blinding him. He's not fighting like he should be.
Eckankar. Gashar.
Cool ass.
Gashar, what are you gonna do?
all right. So this guy.
This guy is
attack of
this guy.
opportunity.
This guy uses attack of opportunity. This
This
guy
guy does
is well under half in damage. He's been hit.
and
You
also
see,
the next
he's slightly,
attack on him has advantage.
he's a slightly charred. He's slightly charred too.
That's an interesting point. I was thinking about my old breath weapon, but he's got this thing to just hit him and it's sort of glowing on it, isn't he? So I get advantage on that.
You get an advantage on the
Might
next
as well
attack
take that
against this
shot.
guy. Go for it. Come on.
But you, well,
Go ahead. Go for it. This is the one you're attacking, right? The one that
Yeah.
was. All right. What'd
All
you
right, I
get?
hit a 24.
That is going to definitely hit. And how much damage do you?
6 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right. You do your 6 points.
And then he will follow it up with a bonus attack, unarmed strike,
Come on.
to try to kick him. 14 should hit that.
It does, yeah. These guys-
bludgeoning.
Okay.
And he's going to move around because this guy, he already took his attack of opportunity. And
Yep.
hopefully he doesn't have multiple. So
He does not.
He'll just step right up into this guy's junk right here.
Yeah.
He's sort of moving around. Actually, I will keep moving
Yeah, yeah.
because then he knows he can use his breath weapon next time.
Yeah. Assuming that nobody moves around, he's there in great position.
Leaving a space for everybody else. And he'll call out, "Can somebody heal Waif, please? She's pretty cool."
She's pretty cool.
Hemo,
I'm
You
on
see,
it.
Wave has gone down. Eckankar ran up and got tanked got smacked on the way in, and then barely did any damage to that ogre. You see Gashar circling around, doing a little bit of damage. What are you going to do?
Hemo will ask Flander and Finnis, can you help her?
I can help her.
Absolutely.
All right. Don't get hit by those big clubs. And he's going to, how far can he go? 30 feet. He's going to stand in front of Waif with Ek.
All right.
He's going to enter.
Are you going to do anything as an action?
He's just a little out of.
Do you get cantrips?
I do have cantrips. I can. Yes, I can firebolt again from here. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to firebolt the same guy I firebolted before, the one who's still sizzling a little.
Yeah, because you can firebolt and then move in.
Yeah.
All right, but you'll have to do it with disadvantage. No, because it's not within 5 feet of you, so you're fine. Go for it.
Yeah, and he could fire from back here before moving into position.
Perfect. Go for it. Boom.
Hemo attempted to use his juggling ability to throw a firebolt, and it just plops on the ground.
Kashar has to go.
Grass on water. Hemo tries to.
What'd you hit? What armor class?
5. He rolled 1.
Yes,
Maybe
nice.
the ogres are afraid of fire on their feet.
Wave.
Hemo burns
Let's see what happens with Wave. Wave, go ahead and give me a roll. Please don't roll a 20. Or roll a 1. I roll a 20. Please roll a 20. Don't
Yeah,
roll.
please roll.
Yeah.
What'd you roll?
13.
All right, you're up 1 plus 1. Good job. That's way to be ahead in the count.
Not
All right.
dead yet.
That Finnis, it is your turn.
Okay, Finnis is going to run up, and I'm gonna leave Wave to Flander. So I'm also going to run right up into the fray.
All right, you
and
run
take
up
a
there.
swing at this ogre.
Go for it. He's already used his attack of opportunity, so you can run right up in there.
We've got
All of us
3
just ran up.
marshals stacked up in front of the dead guy. You don't need to be a protection fighter.
Thanks, guys.
Where's the right button? There we go.
Thank you very much.
12 to
we
hit.
kind of like you.
You're unconscious.
12 to hit.
so
That
how's
will hit him. What are you going to do for damage?
5 points of bludgeoning there.
I think I heard a gurgle of
And
gratitude.
then on his bonus action, he's going to cause his spiritual weapon, which is nearly spent, to come whizzing out and also take a swing.
Do that. Come on, hit it. Hit this thing.
23 to
There you
hit.
go.
Yes.
Nice.
Come on. Get
6 more points of force damage.
There you go.
All right. Now this one is pretty fresh, but you think he's just getting kind of approaching that half damn dead kind of thing. He's got a lot of hit points, and you've been kind of plucking away at him little by little. But the other one, this one here is looking very, very bad.
Burn his feet. Burn his feet.
I burnt my hand.
All right. That was Finnis. That brings us to Flander. Flander, what are you going to do?
Okay, Flander's going to run up to here, sort of form a little perimeter around Waif,
All right.
It's a-
and I'm going to cast Enlarge on Gashar.
wait, what?
Now I can do Healing Word as a bonus action, right?
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
it
you
a-
can.
Is it a cantrip?
Okay.
Yeah. Healing word is a cantrip or a first level spell?
No, Healing Word is a first level spell, but it's a
But you
bonus
can't.
action.
You can.
Okay,
But you
so
can't
I will
cast it.
cast.
You can only
Okay,
cast.
then I will. Yeah, I will cast Healing Word on
There you
Waif
go.
then.
Okay.
Thank
You
you.
cast healing word on Waif.
Your
Waif.
vicious mockery is a cantrip, though, right?
It is
Yes,
a
yes.
cantrip, so you can mock.
Well,
Okay.
but vicious mockery is not a bonus action spell.
No,
No, but healing word is.
Healing Word is.
So
Oh,
you
okay.
could
Then
do-
yes, go ahead. Then that's fine.
Okay. Okay, then I'll.
Vicious mockery. This one right here.
Yep.
All right. Let me make my save and see what happens.
Okay.
All right. I don't. It's miss.
13.
Go ahead. How much damage do you do it?
Okay. Okay. Then.
It'd be funny
Okay.
if you yell at him to
That's-
death.
6 points.
Just as an aneurysm.
Yeah. You can see he kind of hits him. He gets stunned
Yeah.
back. He's like, he's very upset right now, and you can say he's kind of like wavering.
Waif, you get 7 points of 7 hit points back.
All right, Wade, you were at 7 hit points. You are no longer with the X on you, and you are prone on the ground. All right, that was Flander. That brings us to them.
Nobody's even touching you right now. You literally wake up and there's just surrounded by your friends. You didn't even have to touch you to heal you.
All right, this one here sees that his companion is wavering and gets very upset. There are 2 people in his immediate vicinity, which would be Finnis and which would be Eckankar, who he can possibly hit. Which one is he going to try to hit? He's going to try to hit Eckankar, even though Eckankar is much harder to hit. He doesn't. This ogre is kind of going insanely upset right now. Let's see. I hit armor class 20 though, so that's going to hit. Dang it!
These guys have a solid.
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
Well, they're freaking ogres.
Yeah.
This one's going to hurt though a lot. They use +6. Oh my God, he's hit for 18.
Ooh.
Are you up?
Still up.
Boom! He's kind of gets written back in the swing. He's like, ah! He's kind of looking at his companion like this one is very upset that this one looks like he's about ready to go down.
George.
I will love him and feed him and hug him and hold him. All right. This one here who's wavering. He's going to disengage.
Ooh.
He disengages to here, and then he runs to here, and he yells something in that weird tongue inside there.
Ducks down.
Also, the dude around the corner
Yay.
had a scroll.
Nice. All right. Meanwhile, this one runs out to here, and this one's going to run out 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It's going to run to here. This one 5, 10, 15, 20. They're kind of forming a perimeter out here. All right. You can see, Flander, some movement in this hole right here. Something is moving inside of here.
Oh, his name is amazing.
All right. That brings us to Eckankar. Yeah. You can see his name is Gurgle Crush Heart.
Strong neck.
All right. That brings us to Eckankar. What are you going to do, Ek? This guy just plastered you.
I think for my first action, I'm just going to have to make a hit against him.
And you can see you can see all those hobgoblins running up behind you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What are you going to do?
Throw a hit at him. I got a 13.
That's a hit.
And then 8 points of damage.
All right. You hit him. Boom.
And then for my other action, I'm going to use my lay on hands ability and give myself back the full 15 hit points.
Nice.
The creature looks at you like as your wounds start healing up and everything. It looks at you like it's getting more and more mad. It's irate.
Okay.
All right.
All excited for dinner.
That is Eckankar. That brings us to Gashar. Gashar, what are you going to do?
All right. He's going to run over here, seeing a nice line of
Hemo
bad guys
says,
here.
Hemo says, "Stay back. We'll burn them all."
And he looks over at you, and lightning crackles in his beak as he kind of nods, and then he unleashes his breath weapon in this line right here.
Awesome. What is my saving throw? 13 or 12?
It is only a 10.
A 10? 10? Oh,
Yeah, well, it's an 8 plus my constitution. Plus my proficiency bonus. I'm glad you
That's what I thought.
let me double check there.
Yeah.
So my proficiency should be 2. So it's a 12.
Yeah. Okay.
Dexterity, save.
All right. So I have 3 saves to make.
Spellcaster.
Oh wow, your shade transformation lowered your con, didn't it?
I think it did.
So it impacted your spell.
No, I don't think it did. It actually
Didn't do
just
the
lowered your
con.
strength.
Oh, strength. No, lower my
It
strength.
raised your dex and raised your charisma.
Charisma. Yes. My
All
con
right.
was the same.
I'm past all 3 of them, unfortunately. How much damage?
So take half damage each.
Yeah.
So 5 points of damage each.
Oh, nice roll.
That was
Yeah,
good
rolled pretty
damage.
good. Nearly max damage.
How much damage you said? 5, right?
5 total. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's 10. I rolled
Yeah.
my 10 at half damage. Lightning, if there's
Boom.
susceptible to it.
That one who ran out and yelled in, you hit him. He just goes, it's hit by lightning. He just kind of curls.
a little bit.
You see part of his hair just goes, and he just
Tendrils of
falls.
smoke come out of his eyeballs. As he lands on the ground.
I'm
in the
imagining
middle of yelling. He's like, "Ah!"
imagining his eyes just light up and just explode.
Love it.
Yeah,
Falls over.
drops. Okay,
Sorry, Mama ogre
Mama, don't let your babies grow up to be ogres
or half ogres.
or half ogres. All right, that was Gashar. That brings us to Hemo.
Okay. What is the radius? 20-foot radius. Hema has a scroll of fireball.
Awesome.
Yeah, boy.
He
Oh wow.
tosses his swords.
Takes out the scroll.
Takes out a scroll. He's gonna walk a little bit up. Oh, I am.
You are in threatened area right now, but you can definitely still cast a spell.
Okay. Would I be able to sort of step up here and get a better sight?
Yeah, you're in the outer ring, so that's fine.
Okay.
Yep.
And then if I try to fireball this point, I should be able to. Oh yeah, 20-foot radius. I should be able to hit all 4 of these if I just. launch
It's a
right
20-foot radius, right?
Yes.
So 20 feet is 5, 10, 15, 20.
Right here where the red spot is.
Yep, that should do it. That would
10,
also
15,
maybe
20. Yep.
catch somebody standing in the doorway.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, they have to be setting in right in the doorway because magic spells
Yep.
don't cross over the rooms. Just so you know,
Okay.
they've kind of simplified that from the old ways where you had to they had physics and stuff. All right, cool. To cast a spell, what is my save?
Let's deal with the physics.
It will go by your save.
Spell scroll.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's going to be difficult for a. Apparently, if I don't have 3rd level slots,
Yep.
I have to make an
Oh, you have to.
ability check using spell casting ability. So I'll be making an intelligence check to try to pass DC 10 plus the spell's level.
So it's 3rd level, so 13. So go for it. Make it.
Then if I make that, it uses the spell's own stats. So
Okay.
It would actually have a better save than me.
Perfect.
Make an int roll.
Come on.
I can read.
Yes.
Yes.
What'd you roll?
16.
Oh, yeah.
16. All right.
You kind of pull the scroll out and you're like, ooh, this is really complicated. Then you do all these deals. You're like, oh, that's a lot easier.
I say, catch this, chickens. And I cast fireball in the space behind the middle hobgoblin. Their save DC as a spell scroll of 3rd level is 15.
Ooh, nice. Save DC of 15. That's going to be okay. So first of all, against Papa Ogre in front there, it's a dex save. Oh, he's going to fail. It's failing more than you might think. All right. The first hobgoblin in the chain fails. The second hobgoblin in the chain fails.
There you go.
The third hobgoblin in the chain makes it. He uses his best friend for cover.
Nice.
How much damage do you do?
I rolled, holy crap, 8d6, 26 to hit.
26 damage.
26 damage.
Fire emits from the center.
Less than average, though.
This radial fire flying out in all
Still good.
directions, 365 degrees, lighting up the sky for a moment.
You just hear Emo laughing.
And Gashar too.
Boom.
Emo punches Gishar on the shoulder.
Boom.
I get it.
And what's half damage?
13.
He punches you back.
Bonus actions to resummon his swords.
They're
twirl
charged.
them, and pass.
Gashar's just like doing the old what do they call it, sand people thing with like
We have to rewind and
with
fast forward.
quarterstaff.
What you see is their charred bodies just kind of drop to their knees, flames emitting from their flesh. They just kind of drop to their knees and kind of just go like pillars falling over in the sand, just smoke rising from their dead carcasses.
All right. I'll go ahead.
Nice round of energy emissions over here.
I'll go ahead and
Yeah.
check that off my inventory.
Nice job.
That's a good scroll.
That is
That was-
awesome.
Perfect use of that scroll.
Mm-hmm.
I
That's
wasn't
cool.
expecting them to group up so much.
It's like,
Yeah,
all right.
that's cool.
we drew them. This is what we planned
Yes.
the entire time.
Yes.
It's all
It's all
coming.
working.
No strategy.
You're the bait?
Is just
Yeah.
bait.
Okay.
Yeah, we split the
Wave
party
is-
so they do that.
Waif is
Absolutely.
now known as the
A
bait.
bait. It's not
All right.
beef, it's bait.
It's speaking of bait, it's bait's turn.
All right.
Oh.
Well, all right. I will stand up. It uses half my movement.
Oh, hey.
You look around, you see a field of death.
Oh wow.
Very good. I'm going to
Especially the fire
Are
part.
you going to run forward in the darkness?
yeah, no. Move 15 feet to there, and I will drink my potion because I'm way down. I
Oh,
can't take
for
it.
healing?
Yep.
Was it the smaller one,
Just
the lesser
the
one?
minor one.
2d4
Whatever,
plus
lesser. 2d4 plus 2.
And what'd you get for your roll?
I'm rolling it right now.
Okay. You get how much back?
Minimum.
4 points minimum.
Well,
Dang it.
you know,
She's probably shaky.
yeah, you made it through. I wasn't too sure. I was like, oh, no.
Yeah, I was like, just trying to make it for that hole to see if
I will tell the people at home. Mike actually texted me and he's like, if I die, could I bring this other character in later? And I'm like, let's just see what happens.
I wanted to have one ready.
I don't-
just in case.
I did not want Wave to die, but of course,
No, but-
I never pull punches. So,
Nope,
It's the
nope,
D&D
nor should you.
player's version of like writing a will.
all right,
Right.
Finnis,
Next of character.
Finnis, it is your turn.
Well, well done, everybody. I believe I start counting bodies on the ground. I think there might have been more inside. And he'll head that way.
Well, Flanders can see that one dude, right?
Which dude is that? Oh,
guy-
the one who ran into the other room. Yes, you can see that one.
Virgo
dude for
Crush
sure.
Heart. Yeah.
I bet his heart is feeling crushed when he comes out and sees all the dead guys.
Probably saw the
All
fire
his friends.
flashing.
That's funny.
No more yelling. And there, you guys also saw a big old half ogre inside too. Earlier. Kishar did not, but
You did. All right. So, what are you going to? It's. I believe it's Finnis's turn. Finnis, what are you going to do?
Well, if he says there's somebody in there, I'm just gonna head back that way. Peek
All
in
right.
there and go, oh, hello,
All right.
and then and
You
cast Toll the
see,
Dead.
you see a hobgoblin, but this hobgoblin is dressed in leathers. That's all he's wearing, and he has with him
a name.
a warhammer.
Oh.
And he's
Okay.
when you he sees you, you're going to cast Toll the Dead on him.
Yeah.
All right. What is my save? All right, it was 13, right?
Yep. 13.
I was picturing it like, hello, my name is Google. Name tag on the spin.
All right. He easily makes that.
Ooh.
Okay.
Office of
And
Mischief.
nothing happens to him. And that's my turn. I guess I'll move my spiritual weapon closer, but I'm almost spent on that thing. I got 2 more rounds on it.
Oh, I can get rid of the cockatrice because you killed them. Okay, cool. That was Finnis. That brings us to Flander at the very end. What are you going to do, Flander?
Okay. Flander does say there's more people in there. And I will step over here and I will do cure wounds on Wave.
Thank you again.
That's 6 plus my spellcaster, which is 4, so you get 10 points back.
Oh, much.
All right. This creature, this hobgoblin runs back into here. This door slamming behind it.
He just noped.
He heard the bells and he ran.
Not so brave, this crush heart.
That brings us to Eckankar. What are you guys going to do right now? This round, right now, you're at the beginning of the round. You have no enemies out right now. Is there
But
something?
This door is open.
Yeah.
This door is open, right? Yeah, you can run around and possibly see what's inside there if you want.
I think the first thing he's going to do is, because he can't see in there, he's going to yell to Finnis, Finnis, is there anyone in there?
There was a moment ago. He fucked off.
All right. And then he'll move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Or actually, he'll move to right here. You should be able to see mostly inside.
Yeah, I'll give me a spot roll.
19.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Then, I got to see that they get a bonus? I don't even know. They get a +1. So you don't. All right. Let me go ahead and reveal this area.
I wouldn't do too much. He is human with no light.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't see in there, can you?
Not if it's pitch black in there. No, not really.
Yeah, I'm
that's-
kinda getting-
you
if
see,
there's
you can
windows.
kind of see the shadowy images of the room. They're barely like you can see like the halos of the room a little bit.
Mhm.
So that's what you can see.
This was an old shrine. Does it have?
Yeah,
like,
and I
does
will
it have like the windows?
Yeah.
It does
Setting
have
light
windows,
in.
in fact, but you don't
know,
see
but I'm just-
anything. Yeah, you don't see anything immediate. It has like these old windows that were probably in there at one time, but you don't see anything from where you're at. You literally see what you can see now. Like if there was windows, that you would see them on the outside.
Okay.
This room was 40 feet up in the air. When you look in, this door here that you're looking at, it is just your standard double doors. They run about 8 feet. They're kind of a little bit arched, and you can see darkness within. You think that you see some pillars in there. You can kind of see them.
Yep.
You can see rows of crumbling pillars supported into a ceiling that just kind of goes up into the darkness.
Okay.
You can see a lot of you can see a lot of bones scattered around the grounds in here.
Okay.
You can kind of see that more like here at the beginning of where the moonlight ends, and it fades into nothing, like into the darkness. All right,
Okay, that's just my first movement.
all right. What are you gonna do now?
I'm going to move, I'm going to yell back, come this way. There seems to be more room to maneuver here. And he's going to take the first like station right there at the front of the entrance.
Okay.
Just kind of raise his shield.
All right, you're gonna move a second movement to there.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Ek steps into the doorway. Gishar, what are you gonna do?
Does he see the rest of the room?
Yeah, I was curious about that too.
Well, it's
Gishar will
moonlight.
run.
It's moonlight, so I'll
Yeah.
give him a little bit more of what he can see.
Gashar's just
Yeah.
gonna run right
I
up.
want to be
next-
reasonable about how much I can see because I don't have any ability to besides natural
Oh,
light.
did you just take a movement?
So far, he has 10 more feet of movement.
Okay, I will reveal what you personally can see as you run up to the area.
Because he does have the dark vision.
I will lower the. You immediately run in and you see all these pillars. You see all of these bones scattered around. But right away when you run up to there, you're not seeing anything right now.
Okay, he will take a moment and actually scan the room.
Give me a perception roll, please.
So basically my action, right?
Yeah.
All right. I have my passive perception is better than my roll. 11.
Okay, so your passive perception is 11. Like you're kind of looking around. You don't seem to see anything right now.
Okay.
So
He will still step into the room now. 5 feet. And
you're kind of stepping on some bones, maybe kicking them out of the side as you kind of walking in.
So that was his move and his action.
Yep.
And he's ready
Well,
for an attack, but not dodging or anything.
You're not sure if there's enough, like the scattered bones are enough to be a full skeleton. You're not going to get that sense.
A lot of
Like
crunchies.
these are old. They're animals, skeletons kind of thrown around.
Cool.
All right, that is Gishar. That brings us to Hemo. Hemo, what are you going to do?
Well, I think he's probably just going to dash to catch up with the rest of the fighters here. So I can move 30 feet to here, take the dash action, go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Ooh.
All right, Hemo, put yourself right here. Oh, I gotta put yourself
Back up.
right here, please.
Back a step.
All right. As you emerge into this area, and I get myself on the right layer so I can do cool things. You see something here. And you see something there.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Oh boy.
As you kind of run around, you almost run into the other one. And you see the other one behind you.
That was a statue.
They're pillars, right? And you're kind of running into the darkness, and you just come running in, even though you have night vision. They're literally just standing still, and you run right past them. But you almost run into the other one. You're like,
They're doing a
whoa,
good
what the
hide,
hell?
Apparently, much better than my 6.
Yeah.
All right. That's what they did. That is Hemo. That brings us to Waif, who they still haven't moved. They're still technically hiding. So Waif, if you're not in the room, they haven't actually taken their action, but he just sees them.
I look at Flander. Which way do we go in? Do we follow them, or is there a back way?
There is a back way.
We can
It's
pincer.
where it's right where Finnis is there. There is a closed door there. It may be bolted from the other side.
That's true. I will move to there and I will ready an Eldritch Blast if I see anything.
Okay, you prepare an Eldritch Blast. Okay, so that's fine. It's a cantrip, right?
Yep.
So it doesn't
Cantrip.
matter if you use it or not. That's fine.
Correct.
All right, Wave goes there.
I am out of spell slots.
Yeah. Finnis, it is your turn.
This is going to wait, where did we run off to? Wait to up to the back. Okay. Finnis heard talk of flanking and he likes that idea, so he's gonna walk in. Is this is 10 feet of difficult terrain in here, right?
It is, yes.
Okay, so I'll just say 10, 20, 25, 30. It'll come into here. This thing floats over. It's one more round. It's only up for one more round, but
That's okay.
he'll just he'll wait
still
here,
have-
and if he I have an action, he's just gonna ready a toll the bells if the door opens.
Cool. That's what you do. That is Finnis. That brings us to Flander. He's the last one. Flander, what are you going to do?
And Flander's going to follow Waif to here.
Doesn't trust her now.
For the,
No, I
for
think I
the-
can be more use with the big crowd than with Finnis.
For the sake of kind of cleaning things up, I'm just going to remove these for now, but we can
Try not to step in it. Okay, everybody.
We just stomped through the pile of briquettes there.
just for the sake of kind of cleaning up to move things around. But their bodies are still there, and you'll be able to go through them if you want. And if you want to do that, you let me know. Like rummage through their pockets or whatever. All right. That
ogres just had gold clothes.
It's his.
well, you didn't really. You can
No,
take
we're
a.
not
You can go search them if you want. But right now, they're running around swinging and fighting. So you
Yeah.
feel free to search them if you'd like. All right.
Turn around. It's you got this, right?
This has happened in our combat before. I don't think it was you though.
No, it's not.
No. All right.
It's not that tempting.
Okay, the round is refreshing. The room lights up with activity. Those of you who don't see these things, none of you have it. This is kind of like they're gonna get it's gonna be part of their round, but they effectively have a surprise. They're not gonna take a surprise round, but they're gonna get
Some
like advantage
right?
and stuff, right? Yeah. So first of all, Hemo, you're gonna get advantage attack by both those as they come running at you.
And
to
flank.
slam it.
Dang it.
I'm. Yeah, tell me.
All right. So
Probably going to be a shield moment here.
Hashtag shield.
I would just do it.
You suddenly
can.
realize you're surrounded.
all right, I gotta see. So first of all, the first one hits you.
Oh, I'm just gonna shield.
Okay. All
There
right.
you go.
So
becomes 21.
AC becomes 21. All right, let me see. They have so that hobgoblin hits you, but your shield pops up, flying off the shield. That half ogre is using his battle axe in two hands. It hits you, and it's going to hit armor class 21, and plus he has flanking, which is 23. Boom! He's going to hit you, and he's going to do some
At
serious
least the little guy didn't
damage to
hit you
you.
though.
You see the green energy Hemo puts up just gets like smashed through. Like
You're hit for 13 damage as his two-handed hand axe comes down and cleaving part of your armor away. And you see this raw. You can see part of his armor fold away. His skin of his shoulders ripped apart, and you see kind of just the raw bleeding just starts gushing down his arm.
You're going to need healing for that.
another scar, half ogre. It's another for the collection.
We found them. Good
So
for
can
yells.
I take my
Oh yeah, you should be able to.
Oh,
my
Oh,
yeah, you can
ready
take your
action?
ready to action. Go ahead. You see them moving. You took a ready to action. Go ahead and make it. You're attacking this guy, I assume? You can attack either one, be honest with you. It doesn't matter.
the half. I can see the half ogre.
Yeah, you can see the half over. Go ahead
That's who I'm.
and fire it in.
Yep. 12 points. Oh, 22. I hit armor class 22.
Your armor class 23
Blast
hits
through 22.
easily.
So he gets rocked with 12 force points.
Oh, nice. You hit that thing for 12 force points. It's hit hard. The hardest part about that is doing the math.
Hmm.
All right. But it's strong. You hit it, kind of gets hit in the wall. It looks back. It's kind of surprised that you just threw this force at it. It's like, oh. All right, that is waves ready to
That was my
action.
ready to action.
That becomes okay. So that's the first thing that happens. These guys, this hobgoblin here is going to he runs forward, and he's going to run to here, and he is going to attack Gashar
with a bow and arrow, I presume.
no.
Did I get
He's-
an
he's-
attack of opportunity?
You don't, because they've surprised you this round. So it's not a surprise round. It's just that you don't get a reaction. They literally ran forward.
And he stayed within your ring.
Yeah.
So that's the advantage of them hiding. They're just going to run forward. You're like, oh my God. All right. He's going to possibly hit you. And he hit armor class 16.
That hits.
Yeah. These guys don't hit that hard though. Oh, he hit for 3 points of damage.
No.
This one is also going to come forward to attack you,
No.
and he's going to miss you.
Aw, I kind of miss him too.
All right. This one comes to here. He takes out from it kind of on his back this staff, and it has a flag on it, and the flag is a painted eye. You can do some research on what that looks like, but it's on this little flag. He takes the flag and he thrusts it in the ground, and when it does, it becomes an enchanted an image, the kind of a shaded silhouette of pure magic. And when he does that, an area erupts around him, around that pole that he stuck in the ground. Now that thing that he stuck in the ground is a magic effect. So you can't do any damage to it, but you could dispel it if you had that. You're not quite high enough level, but I just want to let you know. So going up and attacking, it's not going to really help you to attack it. More think of it like a magic item effect.
Was that Gurgle Crush Heart?
Yeah, that was Gurgle Crushheart who did that. He runs for. Yeah, did I get him? I think I had him.
Yeah,
I had him backed up and confused. I'm sorry, I had him in the wrong spot. I apologize.
Flip him and reverse him.
Yeah.
Fine.
So he runs forward, and he is going to, and I'm going to put an area, little icon out there if I can
When he
find.
slammed it into the ground, was there a tiny heart on the ground that he crushed?
No, but that would be pretty funny.
Missed opportunity.
Next time. Well, actually, there could be one. We don't know.
So what,
Maybe
what
it's
color
painted.
was the flag and what color was
It
the eye?
the flag is this kind of the stick with this old like almost like a burlap like banner on it, and the eye had this yellow eye painted on it. And then he slammed in the ground. The whole thing becomes blue and translucent. When he does, an area begins pulsating around him. And I'll put that out in the field right now. If I can actually, if it will drag, boom. Now you can see it. Boom.
Oh, yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. It's radiating out in all directions from where he stands. Any,
Feel any effect?
Nope,
going on?
you do not. You do not feel any effect. And you can do a spellcraft check or anything like that. You can do a knowledge arcana. You can do whatever you want to figure out what this thing is. All right, that brings us to Eckankar. Eckankar, you see that one guy comes running before you even get a chance to react. You see him running out. Oh.
Mhm. Okay, so I am flanking this guy, so I'm just gonna whip out my hammer, come at him. It's a
Who are
17.
who are you flanking?
The one right in front of me. Isn't he attacking?
You
Gashar?
would need to be someone who need to be standing right here for you to
Oh,
flank,
okay.
or you need
All
to be
right.
standing here.
It's still a 15 to hit then.
15 to hit. These hobgoblins have heavy armor. Dang, you hit them. Not quite enough. That are you going to need anything else, or Eckankar, other than that one attack?
I want to ask. I'm thinking about casting Sanctuary on Gashar because it will make it so they have to make a Wisdom saving throw, and on a fail, so they have to attack a new enemy. Would that include their allies?
No, a new enemy. So what happens effectively is that these guys they have to kind of will themselves to attack. So that thing is like making them seem serene. You're kind of passing an energy of serenity around him. And so these creatures, in order, they have to will themselves to defeat that powerful magic that's consuming their will to attack. Is that a reaction spell?
Yeah. So if they try to attack Gashar, they make a will save, and they can choose to either attack somebody else or just not attack.
Right. So that's something you can do if you choose to.
Yep.
Does it stick around if I start attacking?
If you attack one of them, it goes away from them, but does not go away from the other people. I
got you.
think what I'm going to do instead is cast Bless on the three of us.
Nice. Boom. That gives you a
Nice.
plus. Is that gives you a 1d4, or is that no? Does that give you a 1d4 bonus?
There
What does
for
Bless
you.
give you?
So yeah, it's a 1d4 bonus on everything.
Nice.
Nice.
Sweet. The three of you are
saves.
these three are blessed.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I won't bother putting the things out here quite yet. But if we run into tracking
That is
problems,
a
we'll keep it.
concentration spell, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
So just
Okay.
make sure you're concentrating.
Yep.
Concentrate all firepower. All right, cool. You cast a spell. You raise your hand in response to that hobgoblin slamming that staff in the ground and that whole radiating bonus. You cast your spell, and the three of you become lightened by the divinity of Ilmater. Whoa, nice, cool. That is awesome. That brings us to Gashar. Gashar, what are you gonna do?
Oh, well, I think. All right, I'm going to. I can take a bonus action. Oh no, that won't work. I was thinking about taking a. You could take a bonus action first, but not the one I want to take first. So I'm going to take an attack on this half ogre here with my quarterstaff, and I will add a D4 to that. Thank you, sir. For a 13, doesn't seem like it would hit. Does
Armor
half
class
ogre-
13 on a half ogre. Let me see. These half ogres have hide armor, but a 13 is enough to hit them.
Excellent. He'll do that for 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
7 points of bludgeoning damage. Nice.
Yeah. And then,
Boom.
I wanted
You think he's down under half now?
wanted to get into flanking position, but it might be better just to keep attacking this guy.
Okay.
Um,
Going for the half over.
yeah, that's what I just
This is your
decided a
bonus
second ago.
action?
Yeah.
Maybe dodge?
He has to use a key point to
Oh,
do
that's
that.
Oh,
because he
never
uses
mind.
because he uses action. No, it's okay. You don't know his economy, so
But
that's
I
fine.
think I might actually
Because I would
just
dodge.
move.
You could be yelling. I'm looking at Rafe yelling out, dodge.
Shut up.
As Rafe is your bell's still ringing from getting
I know,
crushed.
right?
He will
Exactly.
turn around actually, and he'll use his his bonus attack on
Mhm.
this guy.
Go ahead.
His martial arts, his unarmed strike,
Oh, nice.
and he will hit a
Oh, it
20
misses. Oh, 20 hits.
Okay, that
for
hits.
4 points of bludgeoning.
All right, that one was already the one that was injured from before.
This guy,
Yep, and he drops.
perfect. Well, that's
Nice.
all right. Well, that works. Cool.
Boom.
And then he'll step up to where does he want to go? Into the room, out of the room, avoid flanking.
Is
Stick around
the half
flanking.
ogre also threatening 10 feet away?
No, he does not.
He'll just stay where he is. Now
He's
that that
all-
guy dropped, he was going to step away from using his ability, but he will just stay right there. He looks, watches him fall, shrugs, looks back at the half ogre. You're next.
Okay, that was Gashar. That brings us to Hemo. Hemo, you are surrounded on both sides, and you have a pillar here. You can move past the pillar, though. That's fine. It's more.
Okay. All right. This is more level floor for those ball bearings I was going to use.
Sure.
earlier, right?
Mm-hmm. I know you want to use them. Let's get them out there.
So I'm going to take out the bag of, I think they're labeled Neverwinter balls,
They are no. You're not. Yes, you'll never balls. Okay.
and he's going to spill them over the floor. And I think he's gonna use a second wind as well.
You've already used your second wind. Do you have two of them?
No, I used my action surge. Second wind is.
Oh, your healing one. I apologize. Yeah, I misremember what that was called. I gotta get these.
1d10 plus fighter level, so I'm going to roll a d10.
Is that the same square it should be? Is that did I get the right squares?
That looks right.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, so anything that steps in that space needs to succeed on I think it's DC 10 deck save or fall prone.
Perfect.
If they choose to move at half speed.
All right, that's awesome. All right, that is Hemo, and then you can let me know how much your action surge or your healing surge gives you.
Oh god, I got a 2 on the D10, so I get 6 points of HP.
Wow, that's like that like your potion got minimum. That's what happens. All right, Hemo went.
Can I have the health for this. I'm going to move towards the door. I'm going to try to move past Gashar
Okay, you can move through Gashar's area.
to here. I think I'll step out of the reach.
All right, and now you're gonna get attack of opportunity from that guy, just so you're aware.
All right.
I just want to let you know that.
Yep. It's worth it if we can funnel them past these ball bearings.
They have a +3 to hit. I hit armor class 18 against you. but you've already used your reaction. You didn't use your reaction though.
No, I'm out of spell slots though, so no shield from me.
Okay.
Take
So-
the hit.
That he's going to do the hit against you. Ooh, and he hits you for,
Ooh.
I rolled a 4 plus, they get a +3, so 7.
Ow. Okay, great. I heal for 6 and take 7 points of damage.
6
so
steps forward, 1 step back. No, wait, 7 steps back.
We'll just knock off 1 off my total. Ow.
What's your hit point total right now?
22.
All right. At least you're okay. You're not completely dying.
Nope.
Okay.
You're not
One,
wave.
one and
That
a half
is-
ogre hits.
Wave is
Okay. That was Hemo. That brings us to Waif. It is now your turn.
Well, rinse and repeat. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast that half ogre.
All right. What'd you get for attack?
25 for
Nice.
5 points.
All right. That does hit. And it kind of slams again.
Minimum damage.
All right. That brings us to Finnis. What are you going to do?
Finnis is going to walk forward and see if the door's open.
All right. The door is not locked or anything. So you can walk right through it.
He walks right through it, and he continues to walk right up to this guy.
All right.
Nice.
Perfect.
He's going to smack him.
Do it. Do it.
right,
He's
when
actually
he-
going
when
to
he-
cast. He's actually going to cast a melee spell, inflict wounds.
You weren't hiding or anything. You just came through, right?
Yep,
All right. Perfect. You attack him with disadvantage.
with disadvantage.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to spend a luck point to cancel that out.
Like, good. What'd you hit for what armor class?
13, unfortunately.
Let me see. I got to see what his armor class is currently. No, you did not hit him. All right.
Darn. And then I guess
Your blade.
also my blade drops.
Pew, 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 pew.
We
You're
can't
being
get it
marked-
to him in time.
I marked Finnis because you're marked for a reason. All
Okay.
right.
Uh-oh.
All right. That's Finnis. That brings us to, where are you at here? Flander. Flander, what are you going to do?
Lander is going to move over to here and do vicious mockery on this guy here.
All right. Go for it.
Okay,
I make a save, right?
you do, yeah.
Aren't you going to say something to me?
Huh.
I'm waiting.
Half ogre, huh? Whole things just weren't enough, huh? That's all I can think of on such short
Ooh.
notice.
That's why I rolled a 16 and made my save.
Huh.
Just didn't have the heart in it that time. Flander just didn't have the heart in it. It's okay.
Emo just says, did I blow up your dad?
Or mom.
Or mom? It's hard to tell.
That was more vicious than it.
That was,
Oh,
and he failed
It
to
would have only done 1 point anyways.
Maybe I'm a bard.
maybe you're a bard. Okay. All right.
That'd be entertainer feat. He had dreams of being a bard, maybe.
Nice. That is Flander. That brings us to them. All right. Let's start with Crush Heart. Crush Heart looks over at you, Finnis, and he inhales and he screams at you. He goes, "Aah!" And he looks up at you and he goes, "Yeah!" And his eyes go all crazy and he lifts his weapon and in a psychopathic rage, he begins swinging violently at you.
Whoa, Finnis!
Oh my.
Okay, so he is attacking you, and it gives me a bonus. I think it allows me to. Oh, unfortunately, he rolled horribly. All right, so he tried to he went insane and swung at you, but unfortunately, all that was for show. Meanwhile,
Okay.
this hobgoblin here is going to run 10, 15, 20 to here, 15 to here. He's going to run up and he's going to attack you. He's also going to roll horribly bad. All right. This half ogre here. All right. I'm going to attack Oakenheel.
All right.
Ooh, I rolled an 18 plus half ogre. Let's see what I think I hit you anyway. In armor class. Yeah. He armor class 23.
Ow. Yep. That would even hit me. Like shielded. A question: do these hobgoblins? I know were they using one-handed weapon?
No, he's using a two-handed battle axe. That's what he's
I guess
using. The hobgoblins are using a one-handed weapon.
Do they have shields?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Yeah. And what, you have something cool you can do with them? I love it.
Yes, pick up the shield in a panic.
Yeah. You can do that. That's totally fine. So, Joe, you are hit for 14 points of damage as he hits you with this two-handed battle axe. He kind of that one shoulder was kind of ripped apart and scarred. And the other one, he swings by and you kind of barely get out of the side as it kind of cuts right across your belly. Part of your armor gets a little hacked up. This guy here, this one here, he spins to run out of where all those beads were, and he falls to the ground. I rolled a 1. That's what happens.
Nice.
Laughs again.
All right, that's awesome. It happens, All right, that brings us to Eckankar.
Yeah, so I think he's going to move up to here and smack down on this guy.
All right, you can run up to him and you can attack him with advantage.
So that's
What are
an
you gonna do?
18, and then I use my
Nice.
bless just to make sure. Yeah, another one, so that's 19 to hit.
That will definitely hit. How much damage do you do to that guy?
Sweet.
Bring the pain.
Oh wait, I already hit. Sorry,
It's like 21 points.
that's
Nice.
7 points of damage.
All right, you did a lot. He's laying on the ground.
You say 10?
10.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
10 points.
No, where does it say? I can't. Oh, there it is. Now it's saying 10 points of damage. Sorry.
You just keep adding more damage.
We're just going up and higher and
I like
higher.
one of these rolls.
First.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. All right, you run up on me. You kind of hit him. You see, you just kind of you almost cut him in half. You're using a
Warhammer.
Warhammer. I will let you know that this guy here is also using a Warhammer.
Ooh,
Don't believe me.
buddy.
I caught that immediately.
Eckankar, that brings us to Gashar.
All right, I'm gonna keep my attacks on this half ogre. He seemed
This half over
like
right
a
here.
solid target last time.
All right.
And I'll add my D4 because it's still blessed. Ooh, does a 10 hit him?
No.
Dang.
Shoot, even one bless.
I know. He will still try his
Bonus attack?
strike. There we go.
What'd you get?
So he swings with his quarterstaff, misses pretty badly, but he does kick him right in the knee. He hits 23 for his
All right.
kick. 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right. Boom. You kick him right in the knee. He goes, and then I'm picturing you kind of like hit him right
Falls
across the
on
face.
My quarterstaff. Yeah.
Ah,
Oh,
nice. He goes down.
so bloody.
I love my mommy.
It's a new arrow to the knee. You just kick him in the knee.
You need the arrow to the knee, right?
This is where you fall down.
All right, that is nice. That is
It happened.
Gashar. That brings us to Hemo. What are you gonna do?
Well, that looks at the fallen half ogre. Well, nice.
He's
fun.
He's shorter now.
He's gonna drop his offhand scimitar and pick up the hobgoblin's shield. And then I think he's going to try to. He's got a healing potion that he got from Clark's chest. He's going to finally chug that. That's a 2d4 plus 2.
Yes.
regular healing
Yep,
potion.
go for it.
Let's see if we can get above 4.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh my God.
What'd you get?
no.
4.
4 again? Oh, how many times can you roll minimum on healing?
I don't know. Hemo.
I guess I'm
Wow.
limited technically.
Hemo's
Just
gonna
Yeah.
picks up a shield,
Good point.
chugs a potion, and that's his turn.
All right,
Oh.
7 is Waif. Waif, what are you gonna do?
So is this filling the entire room, or is that corner free?
It's filling. We'll say the corners are free.
All right. A Waif is going to run to the place where the blue light isn't shining.
Yeah, it's kind of reaching. It's kind of like running up to the edge.
Good. And Eldritch Blast. I don't know, the screaming guy with veins popping out of his head.
All right, go for it.
Seems like a
What armor class did you hit?
24.
That will hit him for sure.
Nice.
12 points of force damage.
Nine. Oh my god, that's really good.
you don't have that bonus anymore.
What's that?
You don't have that bonus anymore. Got it.
I have to hex, and I'm out of spell slots.
Yep.
All right, yeah, that double darkness.
The double
kinda hurt,
darkness kind of ruined my day, but
That's okay. That's all right.
I'm still alive, so I
It
can't
might have
complain
saved
too
your
much.
day. Actually,
Yeah,
yeah.
right.
Don't let the darkness hurt you. We'll do it. We'll have to have a therapy session about that. Don't give into the dark. All right. That is Wave. That brings us to Finnis. Finnis, what are you gonna do?
Finnis is just going to try to do more attacks here. Right on Crusher. Actually, he's going to, since his friend came up, toll the dead on them. So wisdom 13 saving on both.
Okay. Now Crusher is injured, but the other guy is not.
Okay, sweet. Crusher will take extra damage if he fails.
Okay. It's a wisdom save, right?
Yes.
Okay, they are both going to fail.
Okay, sweet. So where did my
takes a
mouse
D12,
go?
right?
There it is. Yes, Crusher will take a D12. I can roll for both damage rolls. So 10 for Crusher and 7 for the other guy.
Nice. And 7, you said?
Yep.
That's awesome. Good job. All right. That was Finnis. That brings us to Flander to end the round here.
Okay,
What are you
Flander's
gonna
going
do?
to step up here.
Yeah,
Staying
step
out
up,
of the
Flander.
blue.
That's what I've been saying this whole time. Step up.
Okay, and he is going to do vicious mockery on this one here, going, "Oh, hobgoblin, remember me? Probably not with what you got between your ears."
Oh,
All
And
right, he
does
made a
vicious mockery.
save though.
Nah,
You're too far
no
away.
doubt.
You're yelling into the distance. There's so much din going on. That the energy go boom, boom, boom. That means round is going to refresh. All right. First of all, I'll start with this guy at the bottom here attacking Finnis. Ooh, I missed badly. Next is this dude, Crush Heart. He is attacking you with his Warhammer. Gonna get a sheet up. For some reason, I could not get it in time. All right. Yeah, it's kind of being kind of a pain in the butt. All right, I hit armor class 16, so it's gonna. Yeah, it's gonna have 16. It's gonna miss you. All right.
Sing off the shield.
All right.
Eyes glowing.
That brings us to that guy. This guy stands up. So he doesn't have any more, he's not down anymore. And he's gonna attack Eckankar. Actually, I should
Get
roll.
on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, Eckankar. Ooh, I missed completely. All right, King, your heavy armor just hits you and it's like whatever. All right, that brings us to Eckankar himself. What are you gonna do?
Just gonna try to bash him.
All right,
There we go.
Oh, that's still an advantage on, but that's a 23.
23. All right, you hit him. How much damage do you do?
4 more points of damage. Nice.
He drops, and when he hits, he lands on all these little balls rolling up. Okay?
And then I will use my action to go around the balls, kind of get into the fray here.
All right.
picturing the hobgoblin falling and the back of his skull just landing on one of them. Just
Kashar, what are you gonna do?
all right, he's gonna run around 5, 10, 15, 20. He sees Crush Heart and you're like, 25. And then he'll take a shot at Crush Heart.
Going for a Crush Heart?
Is that is this normal or disadvantage, or what's going on with all of the radiant stuff?
Flanking with
Nope. You can attack him as normal.
Normal, okay, but you're right. I do have flanking now.
Yeah.
So I'll add 2 to my roll. 2. So 25
25 does hit. How much damage
plus,
do you do?
plus blessed. I forgot about that. 5 points of bludgeoning damage. And
Nice.
He'll follow it up with an unarmed strike at a 15.
15.
Crush Heart.
I think that still hits. Let me double check.
He's in leathers, right?
No, you missed him.
Missed him. Okay.
I'm sorry. What'd you ask him?
I said he's in leathers, right?
Yeah, he's wearing a leather armor.
Not the big old.
Yeah, no, he's wearing leather armor right now.
All right. Well, one strike hit him.
I take it back. He's wearing no armor right now. Let me double
Did he
check.
Hulk out and rip out its leathers?
Yeah. Let me double check.
He screams so
yeah, he's wearing
hard.
no armor right now.
Barbarian. He needs quick release armor.
That's funny.
That'd be an interesting thing.
All right. Nice. So that was Gashar. Hemo, it's your turn. What are you gonna do?
Oh boy. Let's see.
If you don't want to get close, shoot him with fire.
Kill him with fire.
Small fire.
You know,
Small.
that's
Not the big one like last time. Small.
It's been working pretty well today. He's just going to take a 5-foot move to get a little clearer shot here, and then he's just going to sheath his sword and shield in hand, fire a firebolt at Crushheart here.
All right. Go ahead and make your to hit roll. Come on, big numbers.
That's a 16 to hit.
Ah, that's a miss.
Not quite.
Weren't you blessed?
Oh, I am blessed.
Oh, nice.
Do I just get to do the D4 once then? Okay.
No,
No, it's
every
on every
time.
attack.
Yeah, it's every attack
Yeah.
and then saving throw for a minute. As long as he's got his concentration going.
18 to hit.
That hits.
Yay.
Yay, 4 points of fire damage.
Hey, that's awesome.
It's not nothing.
Thank you, Ilmater.
That brings us to Waif. Waif, what are you gonna do?
My misunderstanding the tenets of
I'm going to run to this side. If I can reach there. Because then I get a clear line of fire on him, right?
Yes, you do. Go and make your attack.
Your feet are a little bit bloody.
15.
15 misses.
Wait, so I wasn't disadvantaged when I attacked Crushheart with a spell in here?
No.
Oh,
You weren't. Nobody has a disadvantage except Finnis. That brings us to Finnis. Finnis. Okay, go ahead and make your attack on him.
Are all my attacks still disadvantage?
Your attacks are disadvantaged now. You weren't that one round. It wasn't because he had actually used a different type of attack. But right now, you can just make. He's just regular attacking you right now, so you have disadvantage to hit him. Yeah.
Well, I'm still just going to do Toll the Bell again for him
Okay.
and his buddy. So wisdom 13. Now they're both hurt.
The guy at the bottom made it, and he failed. So
Okay. One,
so
D12 of
Crush Heart
damage.
fails.
8 points of necrotic damage.
That toll in the bells is killing him right now. Finnis goes. Flanders, your turn. What are you gonna do?
Drink.
I was actually thinking that maybe for flavor, Finnis's Toll the Bells is just that laugh from Thriller. The
Nice.
Price?
Vincent Price, yeah. Vincent Price laugh.
Darkness falls across the land. All right. It's strange that I happen to know that from like 30 years ago. All right, here we go. So Flander, it's close to midnight. Demons closing in on every side. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to cast Bane on these two brothers here.
The Brothers Bane. All right, what's my save? 13, right?
Your save's 14.
14. Ooh.
Charisma. Yeah, it's a charisma save of 14.
Okay, so you're casting Bane. All right, they
Yeah.
are both going to fail. So they're both gonna have Bane put on them, right?
Yep, that's right. So that means that anytime they make an attack roll, they have to roll a d4 and subtract that number from their attack roll.
That's just mean.
Beautiful.
And saves.
That's
Right?
just mean. All right.
Is it saves too?
I believe it is also
Yeah.
saves.
Any-
Yeah, that's also saves.
Yes.
That's awesome.
It's,
All right,
just
there
like
we go.
bless. It's the counterpart to bless.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Right.
Yeah, bad bless, essentially.
Nice. Okay, here we go. Now it's their turn. All right.
This is when they all come back.
Finnis,
from being
he's
dead.
he's attacking you. Okay, this is what's happening. He hits you with his hammer. When he does, as soon as this hammer, this hammer he's hitting you with, as soon as it connects you, the whole hammer itself, it lights up with this radial energy, this energy of white light all around it.
Oh boy.
He hits you. This thing gets the light rumps all around you, and it thrusts the hammer forward, smacking you for additional damage. So he's gonna do a bunch of damage against you.
Is it like force or? Because I have
Just
some
bludgeoning.
No,
resistances.
they literally
It's just all
the
bludgeoning?
weapon
Okay.
is thrust even harder when he hits you.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Kinetic burst or something with it.
How are you doing on hit points, sir?
I have 8 hit points left.
Oh, we're still up. Still up. It's good.
All right.
Yep.
Let's see if there's any other cool thing I can add to this.
Yeah.
Get that last little 8 hit point. I'm teasing.
He's a smite. He's a a bardic flourish, meta magic.
Next is the other guy behind him who's still alive. Can't believe he's still alive. All right, keep going. Next is Eckankar. Wood.
Yeah, I'm going to go after Crush Heart. Warhammer.
Go for it.
That is a
Oh,
net
sweet.
20.
Man, you don't need flaking.
And 24 hits.
Nice.
Crit.
All right. Come on, roll big. All
Big
right.
number. Big
All right,
number.
7 points of damage.
That's your crit damage?
That is actually the
Oh, I need one more, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
D8.
Yeah,
Okay, so
because you
one
rolled a
more
natural 20, right?
Yep.
So that's 10 point, or I'm sorry, 9 points damage. Or no, 10. Sorry.
10 points total.
10
Yeah.
point. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Okay, that's getting better. Boom.
We're getting okay.
Yeah.
Do
All
you
right,
double
then.
the strength damage too, though?
Oh, and then so
I
if
think
we're
you just double the die, right?
Just the dice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Gashar is your turn.
That's right. So sneak
All right.
attack doubles the die.
I'm gonna try to hit Crush Heart one more time with the quarterstaff. Does a you still have the bless going?
Yep,
Yeah, I haven't been hit.
You're flanking.
You're blessed. Crush Heart is
23
big,
hits, I'm
and-
assuming.
that does. How much damage? do you
11
do?
points of damage.
All right, that will take him out.
All right. He's turn around, not even watch him hit the floor and try to kick this next hobgoblin in the head. Does over 20 hit? He's got more than 20, at least 21.
Yep, you hit him.
So 7 points of bludgeoning on that guy.
All right, you will also
Roundhouse.
crush that
Right
guy
through that guy's
too.
head.
Boom. That's awesome. You just like laid waste to these guys.
Finishes with a flourish with his quarter staff. Are there any more?
What after that? Holy crap.
All right, that
One would hope not.
That radial effect just goes away, and and when it does, there's nothing left.
Immediately after being hit by that hammer, I want to look at it. That hurt. What is this?
No kidding.
All right, you
There's
can
a
take
couple
a.
hammer uses. It's have a time.
All right,
Yeah.
well, you can certainly grab it if you want, but
Watch out for the bearings on the floor.
are you gonna pick that hammer up?
Yeah.
All right, it's a hammer. Do you have a way to determine if it has any magical properties or anything like that?
I don't have any identify spells, but I could try just Arcana roll.
Give me an Arcana roll.
Natural 20.
Wow.
All right, you pick up the weapon and you look at it, and you just from the legendary status of this weapon, you know what kind of weapon this is. You've actually seen one of these before. These are what they call vicious warhammers,
Mm.
and a vicious warhammer allows you. It allows you to do when you hit. It doesn't give any bonuses to hit or damage, but what it does is when you hit with a roll of a 20, you take it does additional 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
Ooh, super crit.
critical, yeah. Extra critical.
Yeah, it doesn't give you any bonuses to hit or anything. It just does that.
Wow.
Okay. This is a nice hammer, he'll say.
It is. All right. We can go out of initiative. Looks like you've killed everybody.
Is everyone all right?
Mostly.
It's like blood.
Everyone
Yeah,
is
like
injured.
Eck is also just bleeding profusely right now.
Everybody gather around, and then Finnis will
Let's see.
spend the next 10 minutes casting Prayer of Healing on the group.
Everybody group hug.
All right. Wait, what does prayer healing give you?
Prayer of Healing. Up to 6 creatures of your choice that you can see within range regain hit points equal to 2d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier.
Then we could have enemies in the next rooms.
Yeah, before we sit down for the healing, Hemo would like to check out one of the other rooms for sure.
All right.
It might be safer.
Here's a little, something I can do too.
Finnis will be preparing the ritual as you guys look.
All right. You're gonna start getting ready for it, but you're not casting it quite yet.
Right.
Okay. Where are you gonna look?
Prayer of healing, a ritual spell.
No. I'm
Oh,
pretty sure.
It just-
Emo.
It just has a casting time of 10 minutes, I'm assuming.
Okay,
Yes.
then healing ritual.
I didn't think so either. That's why I was like, why is it 10 minutes? But he just said the casting time is 10
Yep.
minutes.
Yeah, casting times 10
Gashar
minutes.
will walk over to this door and he'll take a dodge and then he'll open it.
Okay. Let me reveal
And here's a
this
little something I can do if we have time for a short rest.
Oh yeah,
Is I can do So I can do Song of Rest.
Oh yeah, nice.
And that, yeah. So you can,
If you spend
you can,
a
use-
die, you get another.
yeah, you spend a die and you get an extra D4.
You gain an extra D6. So you roll a D6
Mhm.
on top of
Yeah.
everything else.
Right.
On top
Yeah.
of the short rest.
Cool. All right, here we go.
Mhm.
So what you see when you open that door, Gashar, is you can see that this seems to be the priests or seers of Savras slept and cooked their meals here. But all the furnishings in this area have been mostly destroyed as part of the southern walls also collapsed.
They're gonna pull for an ogre to walk
I was
through.
about to say it's the ogre's room.
Yeah.
Because they're not comfortably squeezing through those doors.
No, these ones to the north they could though.
Sure.
And I'll move this over so people at home can see.
Shall we inspect the southern door too?
Yeah.
Yes, I think we should. Yeah, I'll go
I'll do
over
the same
there.
thing. I'll walk over to it and take a
Wait.
dodge and open the door.
With already a Eldritch Blast.
All right, you walk over there and you open the door. I will reveal what it looks like. 6 stone pillars brace the vaulted ceilings of this temple, the floor of which is buried under a thick layer of dust. Also covered in dust are 4 humanoid skeletons of tattered priestly vestments, lying near a stone altar situated in the alcove under 4 narrow windows. These are the windows that we're looking for. Carved into the front of the altar is a humanoid eye.
The shark closes the door.
Looks like we're all right for now. That seemed to be everyone.
This one looks pristine, and I don't know about those. You said there's 4 skeletal remains in there.
Are they going to stand up again?
There are 4 skeletal remains laying up against.
Shit, I ditched
This-
my cloak.
I know, right? He's like, I don't trust them.
They're laying up against this area.
Okay, well, we can come there after.
Now, to be fair, I will remind you, last time you walked into this room, you saw nobody.
True.
I want to remind you of that.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Hemo goes after once Geshar and Ek leave the kitchen. Hemo goes in. Is there like food still in here?
In where?
In this?
No.
You said where
No, you can see that they might be cooking something in this stove over here. You can certainly walk over there and
It
check
might be a
it out.
humanoid.
All right, sure. Hemo's gonna go see what they're cooking. He's gonna see if there's any like wine in a cabinet anywhere.
All right, most of the furniture, like all the furniture, has just been destroyed. You see this kind of like cooking pot. The fires in here are barely warm, so that they must have been cooking here. You see there is some bubbling or some like soup, something inside of a pot. Do you have any way, any type of knowledge to determine what that might be, like knowledge nature?
Can you
I have a
imagine?
mess kit and a spoon. Would that help?
I would help you get some.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the
Try a
layer
little.
of crud at the top of that particular
Mm.
cauldron?
Yeah, I bet it's pretty bad. No, he's not a particularly talented cook. He's gonna taste the soup.
All right, you taste it. It surprisingly tastes good. There's like meaty chunks in there,
Yeah.
and it's kind of has a little bit of salt in there. You don't know where they got salt out here, but it tastes good. And there's mostly it's just meat and a salty broth.
Do you know what has salt in it?
Long pig.
I've got.
Tastes great.
He's
Okay.
not gonna think about it too much. He's gonna put the lid back on the soup and walk out of the kitchen.
All right.
How fresh are the skeletal remains?
They don't look that fresh, but you can certainly, if you want to walk over, and they are against the dais there. So you certainly can go look at them.
That's not where they got the meat.
Ek
There
will
are
turn
a
to
whole
Gishon.
bunch of skeletal remains, little skeletons all over the place, all over the floor out here. This main hall.
Ek is going to turn to Gishar and be like, did there look to be any way out of that room besides this door here?
You said there were windows.
Yep, there are a whole bunch of windows up. There are 4 big windows that wrap around that are almost like stained glass windows
Like
that you
higher
think
up?
you can open them. Yeah. Also up here, where you're standing right here, there is a belfry that leads straight up into 40 feet up to the roof, and then there's a belfry with a bell up there. You don't see any ropes or anything. There is a bell up there, but you don't see any ropes that could pull them or anything like that.
I
Okay, so
could have
just
dropped that bell. I mean, that would have been that bad.
You can actually do that. They give you rules on how to do that.
Really?
I suggest we take our rest and do the prayer. I will watch this door. And he just stares at the door with a dodge.
All right, you're gonna take
that
10 minutes
10-minute
out.
prayer.
You can.
At least, I think we should take just a short rest, but
Yeah.
If we want to do a whole short rest, I won't use the prayer healing because I don't regain spell slots on short rests.
But I will do the Song of Rest.
Yeah, I think we can take a short rest.
All right, you start to cast a spell. Are you not going to cast a spell? Or are you going to take a short rest? What are you guys going to do?
Yep.
Take an hour instead of 10 minutes.
yeah, I think so. I know I recharge on a short rest, so I would be in favor for it.
All right, 7 minutes into your rest,
I get my divine thing back.
you start hearing noises in the distance from the west.
Oh God.
Give me a knowledge history roll.
Ooh, Gashard's pretty good at that.
Everyone?
Sure, I'll give everyone a roll.
4.
13.
Nice.
14.
17.
Yeah.
Eck, if you recall, earlier in the combat, there was a hobgoblin that left.
Yep.
Oh,
You start hearing noises in the distance.
Does it sound like horns?
Just kind of
There was
hear
one.
movement.
There was one of the hobgoblins that escaped. They might be coming back with reinforcements.
Well, good thing you didn't start casting that spell.
Yeah, if you would have at 6 minutes into it, you'd have lost the spell, which would have been really bad, or try to finish it.
You just stay there. Hold on. Time out. We'll just
They
just
break
3
the
minutes.
door down. You're
3
like,
minutes.
dude, dude.
Calm
Hold on a
down.
second.
at the belfry. Does it look like there's windows in the belfry? Any like
It looks like there is a bell tower and it's open on all four sides, but unfortunately, it's 40 feet up. You could go outside and climb up there, but there's a bell up there.
can I see up there from inside or
Yeah, you can look up at it. Sure. What do you want to do?
I prepare a grappling hook.
No problem.
I'm gonna try to see if I can. I've got 50 feet of rope and a grappling hook. I'm gonna see if I
Do
can
it.
hang
Now-
rope from the belfry.
So I'm not buying much rules on how to do the grappling hook. So we're going to look this up afterwards. But for now, let's just say that it's going to be a DC 15 acrobatics check to throw it up there for now. We'll figure out what the rules are for it next time. But
That's a 10.
if you happen to know the rules, anybody put the rules down here for throwing a grappling hook because we didn't find it.
How long would it be?
Look out.
How long would it be for me to take 10 on this check?
10 minutes.
Yeah. Well, to take 10 would be, I don't think they have take 10 anymore, do they? I don't think they have take 10 in the D&D 5e.
Throw
But you
it again.
can retry it and you can keep going and it's going to take away time because people are coming.
So, well, I'm going to hide. I'm assuming, is that where you're standing, Hemo, or are you going to go somewhere else?
I'm going to try to check this again. I'm pretty sure I got this. I have an idea up here. My
right.
second try is
You grapple the rope up there. It's hanging up there now.
These shields look pretty mundane that the hobgoblins have.
Yeah, they have their normal metal shields.
All right. Well, I'll just toss it aside. I'll put my scimitars in their sheaths and I'll take out my longbow and I'll try to climb to the top of this belfry.
All right, just give me an athletics climb roll, please.
I would suggest taking your longbow out after you climb to the top.
He slips down the rope. They get a 5.
All right, take more time.
Oh, yeah.
Put it away. And then,
Okay.
Good advice. He's like, he
Put it in
has
the
a rope
separate
and he's like, is this isn't working?
Usually our scouts just kind of hop up the trees, but
Gashar hides and he's gonna go.
What'd you get for
As
your
well.
climb roll?
well, the first one wasn't enough.
What'd you get?
I got a
oh, there you go, 19.
That's fine.
5, and then my second one was a 9.
Yeah, you're fine. You scurry up that rope and you get to the top. All right. You
Those
hear
are few rounds, right?
somebody yelling in the distance to the west.
I was gonna say, while he's doing that, I think we have a couple other actions. You said you were hiding.
Yep.
right?
I think everybody's
Oh my.
fine.
Finish with the
Target's-
hide.
Kishar gets
At 12.
stealthy and then goes and opens this door up. Here.
All right. All right. You think when you get to the top, you get those voices, they seem pretty far away.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep a lookout, and if I see a hobgoblin
Army.
come within 150 feet, I'm going to try to shoot him.
All right. You are standing, you got to stand on the roof out there.
Yeah, I hang
Right.
out of the window precariously with my elven,
Well,
skinny elven.
the belfry, just you can step out because otherwise you can't really hang on a window and fire, but you can step out onto the roof if you want.
Yeah, he'll step out onto the roof.
All right, you step out on the roof. The roof itself isn't
On fire.
difficult terrain or anything. It's just you can just stand out there.
Oh,
But-
it's a big
The
peak
roof,
roof.
the roof.
It's a big
the
peak
is
roof,
not on
yeah.
I think
fire.
I'm going to try to hide up here. Then, if I can hide behind like the top of the roof.
You certainly can. Yeah, you can hide on top of the belfry. That's no big deal. So you guys have the rope hanging down here. He's climbing up there and he's hanging out by the belfry.
Yeah.
Near the belfry, right next to it. Like he's like crouched down.
Also pretty bad.
All right, give me a perception roll.
Perception. What do my
Oh, 14.
eyes see?
That's a 4.
All right, you don't know what's going on. There's just a bunch of voices. Like you don't know
Well,
how
he did
many.
a 14. He did a 4.
What do you get?
It's a 14.
I got a 14 perception. Yeah.
Okay. You hear many voices calling out from the west. More than 6 for sure. Maybe more than 10.
Timo will like go back into the belfry and
All right,
fall
Hemo,
down.
give me a perception roll.
Another.
Yeah.
What do your elf eyes see?
Nothing at all. 16 perception.
All right. When you turn to kind of climb back in, because you're climbing out there, you notice that something is weird about this bell.
Huh.
The bell, it at first it looks like a copper bell, but it looks like it's copper, but it's painted on. It's chipping.
Whoa. And well, first Timo says there's a big group coming. He got backup, like lots of backup.
All right. What are you gonna do?
I want to see what this bell is actually made of.
All right. What I need you
Take
to
away some of the.
yeah, give me an investigation roll.
A 20.
Nice.
That's the one skill I'm not proficient in.
All right, you start peeling at this paint, this thing there. You think it's been here forever. The rain and the weather have come down, and it's slowly peeling and breaking away. It's kind of cracked up, and so you see it's painted, but you have to you take maybe a little dagger out and you scrape a little bit. This bell isn't just a bell. It underneath this paint, it is solid silver.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
I don't know much about bells, but that's not what you build bells out of.
Give me a knowledge history roll.
Oh my
Jesus,
god.
you just keep getting better and better and better.
Yeah, that's funny.
As you look out from the bell tower out to where you hear the noises and you see this, you think to yourself, back in Connieberry, there was a book.
Huh.
And the book
Oh, shit.
told you how to craft bells.
Whoa.
And this is where the people fled from Connieberry when they thought that the barbarian hordes were coming.
Huh.
This very well could be their treasure that they cast into a bell, so it couldn't be found by the barbarians.
Wow.
And you're looking at this solid silver bell.
Timo hollers down about the approaching group, but not about the solid silver bell just yet.
Sure. What are you going to do? You know, there's a lot of people coming. You don't know what they are.
This bell does look like it could be dropped.
You know that this bell is probably roughly about 50 pounds. So it's going to be very heavy.
Oh.
It hangs from 2 iron fixtures bolted to a wooden crossbeam. So you can use skills in carpentry, smithing, or the like to actually detach it. It looks pretty secure. It's been here for a long time.
Yeah.
You said 50 pounds?
50.
Okay.
So it's not the world's biggest bell.
No.
Still, dropping it on somebody's head would hurt like crazy.
Yeah. So you could use some some type of tools if you had them. Do you have any type of tools on you?
Not really. I don't even have like an axe. I could bash at it with a scimitar, but
Well, all these guys did. We could throw you up one maybe.
Yeah, you can definitely try to do it, but you think it's going to take some time if you want to start working on that. Of course, you also came here for another reason.
yeah. At this point, I think what Himo's going to do is he's going to go over to his grappling hook and say, "They're approaching. Who wants to come up here? If we're going to hide, we can't have this rope here."
I'm not going to make it up that rope. It would be great if I could get up that rope.
Yeah, I just don't think I can get up there with my heavy armor.
Himo,
I could go up.
he pulls up the rope. He's got 10 feet to work with. Ties a loop. He lowers it back down and says, "I can help."
I can go up.
We could also leave.
I'm thinking leaving's probably the best option right now.
Did we not come for a journal though?
You did come to say
Yeah,
you can find a journal.
Okay, I want to check the altar there.
How much time do you think we have until they arrive?
Can I go see from the roof up here? Try to get like a distance.
You think that they are probably 3 or 4 minutes out?
Okay, I'm gonna
Okay,
dash. I'm
yeah.
gonna dash in here and check the altar and see if I can find the journal.
All right.
If we're leaving, we just have a few minutes. Himo's going to start climbing down. I have the wand of secrets. Just let's try to make this quick.
Watch out for the skeletons. Do you have your red cloak? Oh, we got rid of that.
All right.
Tried.
You're gonna walk up Flander, right?
Yep.
And what you're gonna see is you're gonna see 6 stone pillars brace the vaulted ceiling of this temple, the floors of which are buried under a thick layer of dust. Also covered in dust are 4 humanoid skeletons in tattered priestly vestments, lying near a stone altar situated in an alcove under 4 narrow windows. Carved into the front of the altar is a humanoid eye.
Be extra pious.
Okay, and I want to. Is there a journal on the
Nope,
the
you do
altar?
not see any journal on this altar.
That would have been
Okay, I'm going
Too
to
easy.
look underneath and see if I can find any hidden doors or anything that.
All right, you bend down and begin to start searching. Are you trying to just search just looking at it, or are you gonna try to move things around and touch it, or what are you gonna do?
I'm going to try and move things around, see if anything jiggles underneath, see if I can find a hidden door or something.
Jiggle. Perfect.
Should we all go in there or just watch from here?
Well, if we're going to be leaving soon, Waif is going to start looting bodies.
All right, Waif, you start looting bodies. We'll go to you first, and we're gonna go to Flander second. All right, Waif, you already have found that hammer from that one person. But if you start looting bodies, you're gonna start finding some coins on these.
Yeah, Gishar, I'm gonna go in as well. Just make sure everything's gonna be okay.
6, 12.
Be extra pious, he says to you also.
Never can't.
You find 41 pieces of gold littered on the bodies out here. All right.
I'll hang on to it for now, but
All right. Gishar, I need you to give me a spot roll. What'd you get? Okay. Well, that's unfortunate.
Very.
All right.
I'm probably distracted by a waif digging through the corpses, and she just found a bunch of gold pieces, and I'm like, what?
I would like the 2 people in the room to also give me perception rolls, please.
me?
Just the 2 people that are in this
Which-
room. I
which room?
apologize. This room here.
The southern room.
That would be Flander and Eck.
I got a 14.
All right. And Flander, what'd you get?
13.
I have to roll. Okay. Both of you hear the door behind you close really slowly, just and a bar that was in there kind of slide over. Gishar, he was talking, he was getting the bodies, he was looting the bodies,
Yeah,
he starts pulling the coins, you're looking at it, and then you look back, and
It's
when
like-
you look back, suddenly the door is
Doors just
closed.
closed.
All right,
Perfect.
here's what happens.
Oh my God, what the fuck is that?
Oh, what?
From the darkness, climbing on the walls down, Claw reaches over and slowly closes the door. However, as soon as he does that, the two of you in the room immediately see this. You turn around and you see this creature.
He's climbing down from something. From my position on the
Different room.
Okay, so different room.
And the ceiling
He's-
is intact, I believe.
The ceiling is 40 feet up here and it is completely intact.
I can
And there are
walk
windows
around
out there.
the roof here.
You could, but you didn't. Yeah. What you see is it's a monster in every sense of the word. And its vaguely humanoid head, the body of a lion, the wings of a dragon. A bristled mane stretches down the creature's back, and its long tail ends in a cluster of deadly spikes that can seem to impale at anybody or possibly launch their spikes at an impressive range. It looks over at you. As it looks up at the two of you, they start laughing. Yes. Roll for initiative.
Just them or everyone?
Right now, just them until, but I'll actually just have everyone roll. It'll just be
Yeah, I
easier.
was gonna say like Gashar would probably yell about the door being closed all of a sudden.
17.
11.
In fact, he will say, "Ah, the door just closed." You know, Mr. Obvious, of course.
Okay, he's going to roll for initiative himself.
Emo got a
Wow.
13.
Okay, wait, what'd you get?
6.
Gashar,
21.
Flander,
13.
thank you.
Or
Hemo,
17. Sorry, 17.
17. Hemo, what'd you get?
13.
And Finnis
6.
and Eckankar.
I got an 11.
All right. Unfortunately, I rolled an 18.
21,
Oh, no, I rolled an 18.
but I got a 21.
You did. So, Gashar, you can go first. What would you like to do?
I would like to try to open this door again.
All right, you turn, open the door. Boom, it
Of
is
course, it's
barred.
barred.
Boom.
And then he's going to try to open it harder.
All right, what are you going to do? You're going to try to break it in, use an athletics check to break it down?
Yeah, what's it made of?
Yeah, that's
These are stone doors.
Stone doors.
Oh,
yeah. And
wow.
then there's a bar on the east side.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he can tell because he doesn't want to open them.
Yeah, you look like
there's
you
no
went to-
latch or anything.
No, it's not. It's just like he pushed it open. He's like, boom.
Then he will simply try to break through the door,
Perfect. Give
storing
me
himself
an
at the door.
athletics check.
All right, and he is not as strong as he once was, which
Oh.
makes sense. He bounces off it with a 1.
Okay. He goes like this, and then he rolls back and he pushes, boom. What is going on?
The door is barred. I do not believe Flander or Eck did it. Come help. Urgently. Do I sound alarmed? I'm alarmed.
Oh. At that, Hemo starts making for the rope. Oh, he's alarmed.
I am alarmed. The door. Open it.
All right. Cool. That was
Good shot.
Gashar. Now we have a whole new set of numbers to go through. It is now the creature's turn. It laughs, laughing at
I
you.
didn't even hear the bang on the other side of the door. It was so meek.
All right. It launches spikes at you. It's going to be at the first person in the room, which is going to be, if I can get my map thing out of the way, it is going to be Eckankar. Eckankar, it's going to launch its tail spikes at you.
Well, bring it on. See if
It's brought in.
Has been burned.
Eckankar. His tail spike, he whips it, he kind of moves around, fires it, and when he does it, it hits you right on the side of the throat. And you see blood kind of splurting out. You are hit for 17 points of damage. Like critically hit you with a spike from my tail. The creature looks at you. It's like licking its lips, like it's like, oh, they brought me good stuff for dinner tonight.
Eck will like recoil and grab his neck and be like, get to the windows.
How
Windows
high
are
up are
40
the-
feet up.
The windows
Are
are
they
40
40 feet
up in
up?
the
I
air.
thought they were- Oh, shoot.
There is no windows here, as you can see.
All right.
They're like stained glass where they have to put it way up.
Yeah, they're way up in the air. Yeah.
All
That
right.
brings us to Flander. Flander, what are you going to do? He says get to the windows, but they're up in the air, of course. He may be in shock. He just got buried to the neck by this. He's got a nice spurt and his
Okay.
blood just oozing out of him.
So the door is bolted from this side. Is that right?
That is right. With this manicore clinging to the wall, right to the side. He's like,
How big is that bolt?
well, you think you're going to need to do it quickly. You're going to need a strength roll to open it.
Okay, then that won't work. Okay.
All right, cool. So what do you want to do?
I mean, you can
Okay.
always run over to
Have
it
we
and
got a
open it.
vaulted ceiling? Is this a high ceiling room?
Yes, it is. I believe this is 40 feet in here. I will double check.
Has to be at least that ish because the windows start at 30, right?
Yeah, I would think that's what it is.
And what
Okay.
are those?
Yeah, it's a
Now, I am
40
going to
foot. It's
cast-
40 feet. Yeah.
I'm going to cast enlarge on Eckankar.
Okay. Eckankar, you are now enlarged.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't want to take your agency and anything. So
Does enlarged Eckankar have the height to reach the windows?
well, how does it double your height?
So that's right.
And then,
Yeah, it's
when
like-
it reaches 1.5 times whatever your current height is.
Right. Cool.
Maybe like 12.4.
So far, so you reached 18.
You could climb up to the window though. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
What's your strength bonus?
+2.
So with a running start, you could how's it go? Check
Then
what
wouldn't I
your
be-
bonus is 2.
I guess I would only do that if I could grab Flander with me and try it.
Well, you could pick Flander up and
Yeah.
try to move him, but
You are now huge.
he's large.
I think it's 5. So 5 feet. I think you'd be able to jump up another
Okay,
5. So you still couldn't get it. You get to 25.
No.
You'd have
Yeah.
to climb. You could just run over and open the bar though.
That's what I'm thinking is I'm going to run and open the bar and just
Take the
hope-
attack. Take the up top.
take it. And
Yeah.
at least Flander would probably be able to get out.
Why would
Or
he
you
get
guys
an
be able to
attack
get
opportunity?
in.
How would he get an attack opportunity?
Yeah, he's already in threatening range.
Oh, that's true. Because
That's because that's right, because he forced him into
Yeah.
expanding into the threat
yeah,
area.
so that I wouldn't get
And
that.
I think the Manicore's threatened area is only 5 feet.
Mhm.
Okay,
Okay, so I'd be
his
able
reach
to-
is only 5 feet.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel
Okay.
threatened by him. I'm behind the door.
Doesn't think how we feel.
Go ahead. So you could run over there and open the door if you want. You just got to make. All you need is a strength check. Is that what you're gonna do? I moved
Yeah,
you. I
that's what
didn't
I'm
mean to
gonna
do that. I'm sorry. I didn't.
Does
mean to do that.
enlarge give you a bonus or advantage on that strength check?
I don't recall.
It's a
Um,
weird spell, enlarge.
It
though.
is. It's a good spell.
No, I don't think so. I think it just gives
It listed in a
you
lot of-
bonuses. Well, actually, it might have been bonus to.
Well, look at the
There,
spell.
it's up there.
You have advantage on that strength check. Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and give me an advantage strength roll, please.
Nice.
I knew there was something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What'd you
Jeez,
get?
I got a 12.
That's the best you have is 12.
That's the best I got.
Yeah, you're like, it's kind of moving. It's kind of maybe a little stuck. You're kind of fighting with it. You walk up, it's just a little bit tough to open the door.
Maybe he
the bar-
accidentally reduced you instead of enlarged you.
I will. Now you're like
There
you're
you
fighting with lifting that bar up. It's heavy. You're like, and you think that at one time this area here was probably used as like the last stand where they kind of probably bolted the doors in at one time or bolted them down to keep from being overrun.
Yeah.
This is like their safe room. So, and you think those 4 skeletons that are in here may have been the last of them. Okay. So you go up there and you try to lift it. Okay. That is Eckankar. Actually, it wasn't quite your turn, but we can just say it was your turn.
Yeah.
So actually before that is Hemo first.
Okay. So I'm on the roof.
Yep.
We explored this room before they got jumped by the manticore.
Yeah. Nobody went in there yet.
We just looked.
You just opened the door and
We did
looked.
look. So, but do I know that there's windows in the back of it?
Did you look in there?
Kishar was right up at the door.
Those two
I think
did,
It was there too.
but I don't think you
Oh my
walked up and
gosh.
looked.
No, I didn't. I went to go look for wine.
Right. So
all
you
right.
don't know there is windows up over there. You could try to search for them if you want.
I mean, you were on the outside of that area, so I mean, you could.
Oh, I was. Yeah, I was down south.
Are there holes in the ceiling?
Yeah.
Maybe there's
So
the roof is not.
tell you what, give me a perception roll, and I'll tell you if you notice that there's windows in there.
Nope.
What'd you get?
4.
Unfortunately, I wasn't going to make it too difficult, but you did not notice it. You were busy fighting.
All right.
That's-
Well, if Hemo
that's
doesn't
true,
know
too.
of those windows, he's going to climb down the rope.
All right, just give me an athletics check. Slide down that rope. Not very difficult. But
It's really a question of how fast
you
you
get?
slide on the rope.
23.
no problem.
Athletics.
Remember, I did send one time that you were a master at rope climbing, and now you just proved it. Okay, you slide down. What are you going to do?
Hemo will.
That's 40 feet of movement right now. So,
Oh, so he can't do anything else.
I mean, you can
Make it
still
move.
move because you've already kind of done if you're going to go all the way down, right? So you can keep moving. If you want to move to the door, you can move to here.
Oh, you know what? We know there's a big hole in this wall, so he's just going to take his 10 feet. Is this about where the belfry was?
It is, yeah, right. It's right about
So
here.
I'll
So yeah.
Take his 10 feet and then 20 feet.
Okay.
Can I move through that door?
Well, you've already went 40 feet down, and then you just moved 20 more feet. That's 60
Yeah.
feet. So I think that's already moving.
But yeah, we already opened that door. So
Yeah, if the door's open, that's fine.
So he's going to go booking it out to try to find a way in the back way.
Cool.
And he says that. I'm going to go see if I can get him out through the back.
Okay, and then now it is going to be. I got Finnis and Wave both have a 6. Is that right? If whoever has the highest dex, who is it?
I have a 14 dex.
All right, that's definitely higher than what?
All right,
Yes,
Wave.
it's higher than I have 10.
Wave, what'd you get? What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the door.
All right, let me give it some hit points here. How much damage
12
do you
points.
get it? All right, you start blasting that door. Boom! It rattles, doing some damage to the door.
And I will move to like right there.
Perfect. You launch it. Gashar, you see that thing goes right past you, hitting the
Right in
door.
front of me. It's awesome.
All right, cool. All right, that brings us to Finnis. What are you gonna do?
Finnis runs up and he's gonna cast Cure Wounds on himself. And he's like, I cannot believe.
I mean, to remove that marker from you. You're no longer marked. All right, you cast Cure Light Wounds on you.
We are in this again.
All right, that brings
10
us.
more hit points back. That's good.
Nice. All right,
That's not
round
normal.
refreshes. That mana core is going to try to take care of
Gashar
the
goes first.
enlarged. What's that?
Gashar goes first.
Yeah, I'll try to break
You're
the door
right.
again.
Gashar does go first. Gashar, what are you gonna do?
Let's try to do damage to the door as well. Yeah.
So
yeah.
give it a hit roll then.
All right. I got a 18,
All right, and then how much damage do you do it?
10 bludgeoning.
Okay, cool. All right,
And
awesome.
then he tries to do his martial arts as well. I'll just try to kick it as
Go ahead.
well. And I did a 13 to hit. Does that do any? does that
No,
hit?
that's not. You
Not
do
enough.
hit the door, but you're just like not
Yeah,
hitting it
not,
enough.
not
Got
enough
it.
to push. Okay.
Cool.
Perfect.
All right, so that is
Gashar.
that's
There you
Gashar.
go.
That becomes okay. Mana core gets to go.
Good luck, guys.
All right, mana core is looking like this is gonna be yummy.
And we're
Okay.
having pass ball.
All right, it's
Long
going to.
time ago.
This thing is going to try to bite at you. All right, it's going to miss you.
Right.
All right, that means it is going to be. Oh, Flander is at 17. Flander, you get to go first. Flander, what are you gonna do?
Okay. Flander is going to move over to the corner here, maintaining concentration on the spell.
All right,
And I'm also going to do vicious mockery on the thing.
all right, mock away it up.
Mockery.
Okay, you hit it. How much damage does your mockery do?
Okay. Okay, yeah. So and it will get so it gets 3 points of psychic damage and disadvantage on its next attack.
Oh, nice. Beautiful.
All right, boom. It takes a psychic damage. It'll take a disadvantage on its next attack. Cool. Cool. That is Flander. That brings us to Hemo. Hemo, what are you gonna do?
All right. I'm going to take my move out through this.
You only got a little lion in you, just like your mother.
Ooh.
All right, I will present more of the area down below here as you come running
You
out.
can just jump over that rubble, right?
All right, so you run out to there.
Do
Cool.
I see anything on the wall here?
No, you do not.
All right. I'm
You
gonna
see some
dash and
crumb.
keep going around.
Hey, go ahead. Do the dash.
Doesn't see windows.
There's no
They're on
windows
the-
here.
they're on
No.
the arch-
They're on the arch. They're on the archway.
30. Can I see the windows from here?
You can see some windows up there. They're kind of like they kind of arch out like this. They kind of like
the angle in
the
towards
angle
the-
in toward the ceiling. They kind of create like a dome up there,
Ah,
and you can kind of see them up there. Yeah.
Is there anything blocking the windows? Are they full of like glass or bars or shutters? Anything?
They look like they're glass. Whether they can be open or closed or not, you're not sure.
Okay.
But you definitely can climb up there and check.
Hemo is readying.
I will move it down so we can all see Hemo searching. All right, Hemo is searching. All right, that brings us to Waif. Waif, what are you gonna do?
I will Eldritch Blast again.
All right, give me a hit to hit roll.
12.
All right, that's not enough. This time you hit it, but you're just like not focusing enough. Like focus harder. All right, that is Waif. That brings us to Finnis. Finnis, what are you gonna do?
We've just been wailing on this door.
Yeah.
He'll take this new vicious long hammer that this man had, and he'll try to swing it.
All right, give me the hit roll.
Oh, roll a
At
20.
20. Come on.
Come on, roll a 20. Oh, it did add it to my list. Cool.
Oh,
That's a natural
yeah.
1, actually.
that is
All right,
definitely-
you viciously hit your finger by mistake. you're like boom out. No, I'm teasing, of course, but that would be funny. All right.
24 points of
you
damage. to your
initiate it
finger.
just after you hit, so it bounces back and hits you in the face.
Yeah. And your face is black with all the rays. Like,
And your duck beak is actually on the back of your head
yeah,
now.
yeah. I'm just picturing an image of Wiley E. Finnis in the door. Okay. All right. Okay. So that is Finnis who just went. And that round refreshes. All right. That brings us to
I didn't
Bashar.
go.
Oh, who didn't go?
I didn't go.
All right. Well, I'm sorry. I don't know
Big
why.
Eck.
Yeah.
Eck, you're okay. Go ahead. I missed you by mistake. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Eck. Go for
Oh,
it.
no problem. I'm just going to try to open the door again.
Like,
Even less.
you're like,
All right.
Well, first he's going to step back, or if you can see the windows from here, he's going to try to firebolt one of the windows out.
Ooh.
yeah, I think if you step back 5 more feet, it'll probably be fine. So go ahead and give me a firebolt. Give me the damage for it.
Some glass is pretty easy to.
Oh yeah,
To break.
firebolt 22 to hit.
Technically speaking, 4 points of fire damage. All right, you hit it for fire damage. It does a bunch of damage to it, but not enough to quite break the glass. It seems like it's going to weaken quite a bit.
It's melting.
You don't. It doesn't have a lot of hit points, but it didn't quite. It has more than 4. All right.
I'll get you an entrance.
All right. Cool. That is Hemo. That is now Eckankar. It's your turn. I had took you out of order before, so I'm bringing you back in order.
I think I'm probably just going to do the exact same thing right now.
All right.
Try one more time.
Just roll
Come on.
different.
Yeah, just roll better.
Oh, there we go.
Great.
Oh, yeah.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
Finally.
Finally, the door. The you go honk.
Okay. And then is opening the door an action?
No, opening a door is like your
Free.
interactive
Okay.
with one item thing.
So yeah, I'm going to open the door and then I'm going to do the shove action again.
All right, give me the shove action.
Okay.
I probably failed. What did you
7. I got a 7.
get? I also have a 7. I think Ty goes the defender. So
Yeah.
All right, so you've done that, Eckankar. The door is now open. Awesome. That brings us to Waif.
I can see it now.
Yes, you can see it now. It is under half cover because it's half covered by this wall. So it's going to get an armor class boost to right by here, but you can certainly attack it.
Come on.
Or you can run into the room and try
Yeah,
to.
yeah, no thanks. At 12.
Well, let me check its armor class. I don't remember what its armor class was, but 12 is not enough. Boom, kind of hits part of this wall here. All right, that is Waif. That brings us to Finnis. Finnis, you're standing right in front of this thing. The door opens up and you can see a very, very big Eckankar
and Manticore.
and a very big
Ultimate.
Manticore.
What happened in here? Oh my.
Get out of here now.
The Manticore looks back at you and he's got this giant big maw. It's like,
I want to cast Hold Person on the Manticore.
go for it. Go for it.
For a person?
Go for it. What is my save?
13 wisdom.
Awesome.
Or is it
I
wisdom?
failed my save. Unfortunately, I'm not a person.
It doesn't work.
No, it only works on humanoids.
You need a hold
I
monster.
see.
But now you'll know that's gonna happen.
Sure. Okay.
All right, Manicore, you cast a spell and the Manicore just laughs at you. He's like, he looks at you as you wave your fingers, and he
What's he
just
laughing about? The game just said he wasn't a person.
yeah
Wow.
yeah. A good point. All right. That is finished. That brings us to Gashar. What are you gonna do?
All right, just to his word, to Hemo, he said he's gonna run back in to try to go grab this grappling hook.
You're not gonna climb up the outside?
No, he needs the we're gonna
Okay,
need the
go
grappling
for it. Go get that grappling hook.
So he's running as he's running back, he's yelling, "Get the grappling hook down! I will take it outside." 10.
We can't hear that.
As you're outside of the room.
He's yelling.
Yeah, that's
Like,
okay. You can yell.
Yeah.
You can yell.
10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40,
We still
Jump.
think they're trying.
50. Right.
Time is ticking. You don't know what's happening outside.
60, 65, 70, 75. Did anybody grab the grappling hook? He reaches for. Do I have does my passive perception show that the door's open?
And Waif's like,
You know the door's open.
just
Yeah.
go through there. What are you
You can
doing?
smell them.
He grabs he does get up to and grab the rope for the grappling hook and looks over. Oh, Hemo, the door's open.
Hemo, give me a very difficult perception roll.
Okay.
The door is open here too, for
Yeah.
what it's worth.
What is it?
14.
No, you're not able to hear as he's yelling. You're going around this corner or through that door space.
Hemo's not one to wait at the next moment. At the next opportunity, he's just going to try to scale the wall with his bare hands.
Go for it. All right, that is Gashar that just went. Oh, it is my turn. This Manicore sees that door open and he's irritated as all hell. He's gonna try to first of all shove you. Now,
Oh wow.
You just get big and
He's
then
getting really tired of it.
what'd you get?
I got a 14.
All right, he's got a 13 plus 3 is 17, knocking you back 5 feet. And then it flies up, straight up into the air. Fly speed is 50. So it flies to the top and bursts out of the window as the window kind of just opens
Oh,
up.
thank God.
The slightly melted window.
Hemo, you see
Lander, we're
this creature
safe.
fly out of the window. The window kind of pops open, kind of slams closed behind it. And it launches 10 feet up in the air. Its wings pop out and it looks down at you.
hello.
That brings us to
That's what happens when you try to melt this
Flander.
What kind of
shrine.
goblin are you?
Flander, and I'm going to move this creature to here. Flander, what are you going to do? It's 50 feet up in the air.
And it's out the window.
It's right. Flander, what are you going to do?
Suddenly looking for cover.
I never found any journal here, right?
You didn't look really.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got
we-
everyone
distracted slightly.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna look for the journal.
All right, Flander, you touch the side of the altar. I need you to give me a charisma savings throw.
Uh-huh. I'm not that worried because that's
Oh.
my
That's your bread and
thing.
butter. That's your bread and
That's
butter.
my bread and butter.
What'd you get?
18.
18.
All right.
All right, you touch the item, the altar, and nothing happens. Give me a perception roll, please, to search.
Even worse.
All right, what'd you get?
But we're all rolling like I got a 3.
All right, so you look at this thing, you're touching it, you're looking around, you're like, it's an altar. All right, that brings us to that was Lander, right?
Mm-hmm.
That brings us to Hemo. Hemo, this creature bursts out, its wings exploding out. It looks down at you. What are you going to do?
New plan. Run.
All right, where are you running to?
Just at a quick glance, there is a tower behind me. The wall next to me is crushed. It looks like I could just run south into an open field from here.
You definitely can run south into an open
What
field.
about
Or-
this tower to the east?
North to us?
You're talking about this one over here? to the over on the east side.
Yeah, this.
You don't know. You haven't been in there yet. You definitely could run in there
The
if you
last one
want.
had cockatrices in it.
I killed like 2 of those guys in a turn. I'm gonna take my chances. I'm gonna take a dash and just run for the tower.
All right, you run into onto the tower. Run into it. Boom. You see some bedding,
get you the
some
snot
old
out.
bedding in there. You think that something might have used this as a some kind of humanoid creature might have used this as a bed of some sort, but there's nothing in here now.
Is there a door in this tower?
There is nothing, and I will show you. I will give you a reveal the area.
All right. Well, it wasn't all 60 feet, so he's gonna move. I think just kind of press himself into a corner here.
All right.
Yeah, that's Hemo's turn. He runs and hides.
He bravely ran away.
Bravely run away. Hey, that brings us to Eckankar. Eckankar, this thing shoved you and then took off. You think that maybe it thought you was an easy meal, and when he saw the rest of the enemy open the door, it was like, no, I'm not staying for this.
Yeah. Eck is going to turn to Flanders. We need to go now. And he's going to, how much movement do I get? Is it double or how does it work for an large? Same amount or?
Yeah, same amount.
Okay. So
Where are you going to go?
I'm trying to get outside.
All right. You can certainly get outside.
Yeah. I think I'll get out here. Maybe
All right. That is Eckankar running outside. That brings us to Waif and then Finnis. Waif, what are you going to do? Waif runs to there. And Finnis, what are you going to do?
You are a big meat shield now.
Even bigger than before.
All right, Finnis, what are you going to do?
I just saw a giant Eckankar run out and a manticore,
It's a lot to take in.
and I've got not very much health. I'm just going to, let's see, 15. Just gonna run over here, just moving up with the group. That's it.
All
Are
right.
there still people headed here, or are we fighting a manticore?
Yes.
Yeah.
What did we come here for?
Yes.
Find the journal.
Who has the wand?
Hemo does.
Secret.
All right.
Forgot about that.
Yeah. He was gonna use it, and then a manticore happened, and then he was gonna use it out back here, and then a manticore happened.
All right. That brings us to Kishar. Kishar, what are you going to do?
Turned to waste on casting.
So he's holding onto the rope with the grappling hook.
Yep. You're going to try to jimmy it free?
Everybody ran away after
Yeah.
we ran into the room.
You're just going to jimmy it free?
Yep.
All right. You're easily able to kind of like, it's not caught or anything. It's not being secure. So you can just lift it down and falls down on you, hit you for 54 points of damage. And then the bell releases,
Yeah,
falls on
too.
top of you,
Hemo gets
Classic.
hit you for another 54 points of damage. And then unfortunately,
It just pushes them straight into the
once the
under-
bell
underdark.
hit the ground, you destabilize the structure itself and the whole thing collapsed down to you, coincidentally doing another 54 points of damage.
Only on that one. I was going to go
You
with
only have
108.
112 points of damage. You're fine. 150. Oh no, 162. Yeah, whatever. You're good.
So he'll flip that, and then I think that's probably his free action, right?
That's your free act. Yeah.
And then he'll look into Flander and he'll say, he
You
asks
look
the
into
question.
Flander. You're like,
He looks into the room, into Flander, and sees that, and then he asks the question he did this moment ago, which is who had the wand of secrets?
What did he
That was
know?
Emo. I will go ask him to bring that. 10, 15 back outside.
Go.
Now he sticks
My
his.
life here.
He probably would come out around the same time as you were running into that room. So, right. And you weren't stealthing or anything. So he'll stop at this point and he'll, Hemo, bring the wand of secrets.
With that thing running around outside.
I can't see it, can I?
Not from there.
Not from there.
Oh, stay there. Hold on. I have a plan.
Okay. And then he will, you know what he'll do? He'll do a dodge action.
okay, you died.
He
All right.
likes that one.
All right.
He's just watching, making sure, looking out the window or doorway.
All right.
Anything to come
This
to attack.
creature flies to here, looking down at you from 50 feet up in the air, kind of rising a little bit. It almost gets up to 70 feet as it kind of flies around. Its wings spread out, looking down. It's looking down at Eckankar. You think Hemo doesn't think it sees you. It looks down at you, and it's at that moment that from the dark, a burst of cone of solid cold strikes into the Manicore. The Manicore jerking free, freezing up in a ball of ice.
The dragon.
And you see from the dark a huge dragon flying across the sky, its claws grabbing the Manicore as it falls to the ground and lifting it straight into the air.
Wow.
Been looking for that.
Steps out into the doorway, leans into the doorway just to see this.
Oh,
I put
even more menacing.
Okay.
God.
it's not necessarily an adult size. I just grabbed the first white dragon I had, so it's flying right now. You see it come flying across. It's now 70 feet in the air and it's
It basically
flying.
did the hawk thing.
Yep.
Like just
Yeah.
Yep. It goes here and then it flies across to here.
Somebody engage it.
did it
Go
land?
great.
No.
Yeah, we're really ready for that.
It blasted the creature and then grabbed it when it was dying and flew off.
I'm content to let it go. I want to have a word with it at some point, but
Yeah,
no.
like Egg will turn back to Wave. Like, we need to get out of here. Like, this is bad.
All right.
And go
That-
where?
That brings us
Out into
that brings us
Anyone's better than here.
to Flander. Flander, you are
Okay. Unaware of the action that's going on outside.
You might have had a chance to see it through the windows.
no, he didn't. But he might have heard the
I might have
blasting
seen-
of the cone.
And I might have seen a big shadow pass
You
over
already
the
rolled that?
window.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. Give me a perception roll. You're kind of know what you're not going to get one because you're working on this deal. It's not even
engaged.
yeah.
Okay.
You're not even looking around. What are you going to do, sir?
I think I'm just gonna. I can't seem to get this open, so I'm just going to run out and rejoin my comrades.
As you see them running back in.
Yeah.
All right.
I can't get that far
Use
into
that
it.
doorway like 17 times already.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a very convenient doorway. Thank you.
That's probably the ogres used it, yeah.
Right, that brings us to Hemo. What are you going to do?
Open gun check.
Yes.
I'm gonna poke my head out the doorway. Is the dragon still there?
It's flying away. It's very large. You're not sure if it's an adult or larger. I grabbed the icon and threw them out there because that was the one I had. But
It's big.
It's big.
it's big. It's gigantic. Yeah. You can certainly do it. You can do a knowledge nature if you want to see how big it is.
Or fire upon it.
All he wants to know is if it's leaving, and it's leaving. So he's just going to full sprint across this field with the wand. I have the wand. What was that?
Very good.
Why?
Yes.
Uh,
Probably hungry.
You go
We gotta
flying
find
across.
this thing.
Okay, you can fly across. Hemo runs across. That brings us to Waif. What are you going to do? Oh, no, Eckankar first. Eckankar, what are you going to do?
So I guess Ek is going to go back inside more in this area because he did hear some people come from the west. So he's just like, in case what they're doing gets interrupted, just kind of getting ready.
maybe that dragon will eat him. Maybe the dragon will just eat everything and we'll be fine.
One meal
I
at
mean,
a time.
it would be our luck,
You
honestly.
should not rely on that. You will have one meal at a time.
Great. You run back in there. Eckankar, that brings us to Waif. What are you going to do?
I wonder if different parts of the manticore taste like different animals.
Waif runs running in. Yeah, that'd be kind of interesting to know. All right,
Yeah.
and that brings us to Finnis. Finnis, what are you going to do?
He'll walk back in with everybody to help look, but he'll say, we should probably be going. There might be a group. Was that the noise we were hearing, or is there a group of people hunting that dragon?
Nope.
Either way, we should make haste.
There's definitely up to a dozen coming this way. Sounded like hobgoblins.
You didn't actually know what they were. You just heard a din of voices.
Sounded like a dozen people talking.
All right, and with that, we're gonna stop for the night, and we're gonna so close and yet so far.
The dragon fly by.
So we've got 2 to 3 minutes.
Yes.
Before something may show up here.
Yeah.
Right. So you're gonna probably want to try to find it and get out quick and to avoid whatever might be coming back.
Or stand and fight.
Or yeah,
No,
I think we're ready.
Actually, Gishar.
Yashar, most days I would agree with you, but there's a dragon and a manticore out there.
Well, I don't know if the
Feel
man's
like
dragon
that's
now.
gonna
anymore.
left me in
Yeah.
turn.
Well, no.
Believe me,
doesn't
Gishar, I
Manticore
would like to
anymore.
say, but we can't.
I think
You
the
don't think the
dragon just got
Manticore's
itself a
there?
mentor
No more
succubus.
Manticore. Manta no more. Ha.
Manta no
It's a
more.
manticore ice pop now.
A manticorsicle. All right. Well, that was
Epic combat.
I was trying to Savras. Who would have thought it was going to be? It's going to take you a little bit, but it was awesome battle. That was really cool. He had I didn't know it was going to happen at the beginning of the night. I was a little concerned for Wave, to be honest with you. I was like, yikes!
Insane.
But her dashing and dodging and running saved her life. So good job, Wave. We appreciate you sticking around for one more round.
Slippery little devil child.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah. This dragon that did this flyby at the end. You don't know what's going on with that. So we'll see. But dragons love manticores and manticores hate dragons. So, all right. With that, we're gonna
Match made in heaven.
yeah, we'll all be back next week to see what happens with everybody. Until then, you guys and everybody like and subscribe. Let us know down below what other games you might want to what other games you like to play other than D&D 5e. We'd love to hear it. And until next week, we'll see you. Bye.
Bye for now.
Bye.